everyone, and welcome back to Fate's End, a homebrew Dungeons & Dragons game driven by Fate. I will be your Tale Weaver for the evening. First off, let's shout out our sponsor, or our partners. We want to shout out Tabletop Audio at tabletopaudio.com for the ambiance and music we use from time to time. All of this audio is amazing and completely free to use in your own games, but please consider supporting Tim on Patreon so he can continue to make amazing sound sets. We currently support him and encourage you to do so as well. We also want to shout out Nine Realms Gaming. They create top-notch gaming accessories from the finest woods this realm has to offer. You can visit ninerealmsgaming.com and use our exclusive partner code LIAR10 to get 10% off. We also want to shout out Mithril Armory. They create unique tabletop RPG items for everyone to enjoy on their adventures. You can grab their 1020, which one of my casts will show on screen, and you can also grab D&D graphic tees on their website now at mithrilarmory.com. Happy Monday, Danielle! I see Max here, and AdMajor79. Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome, welcome. And of course, this month is September, which means that you save on any subscriptions on any of your favorite content creator channels. September. Oh, it's not. Oh my God, it's not Never mind. Ignore everything I said so far. I forgot it's October now. It's not September.
It's October.
But it's October, and October's amazing because Halloween and fall, y'all. The last really big announcement that we have, Wednesday, Spelljammer is starting. What time is it on Wednesday?
6 o'clock. 6 o'clock Pacific, 8 o'clock Central, 9 o'clock Eastern.
Boom. And to...
And if you're British, just do the math.
Just do the math.
It's like, or check YouTube. One of those two.
Before we get into our intro tonight, we have a very special Spelljammer promo that we would like to show you all. So we're gonna show you all that now.
I vow to obey the Astral Alliance and to abide by the principles it stands for.
Hi, it's Drizzle. I vow to obey Spelljammer Academy orders and responsibilities.
I vow to obey the principle of the cosmological order, the doctrine of celestial clarity, and to uphold it with one's life if necessary.
I vow to seek out life, knowledge, and the boundaries of the multiverse, a principle that Spelljammer Academy is founded on.
Spelljammers cannot disrupt the natural development of planar life or society.
Or not.
good excuse.
Happy New Year.
And we are back. All right. So, last session, party made their way back to Sunbask Isle. In a magical mishap, transport via plants ripped them from their spell and sent the party spiraling into the ocean. The party found themselves outside of Rhaenyra's hurricane once more, surrounding the entirety of the island. After struggling to breach the wall of this storm, the party made it past Rhaenyra's defenses. They found the keep surrounded by a wall of flame and snuck in to find Rhaenyra focusing on the storm while working with Tredillian's awakened shrubbery who were on intel duty. We also found Tredillian scrambling to protect the stone of Vera, casting enchantments and glyphs in the lower levels of the keep. You discovered the individual camped upon the island is none other than Zevnik, a powerful wizard and an old enemy that escaped during your confrontation with Micah. His fortifications masked from view. After some discussion, the party discovered that the Swindle twins were to blame for the island's breached defenses. And after some persuasion, Finlay convinced Mimi to aid the party by lending them Mr. Pork Pie, a much beefier stuffed animal than you all remember from Mimi's youth. And we return now, as you all reside in the Keep's Feast Hall, discussing next steps.
I believe that we are also possibly taking some short naps on the table, as I think we're taking short rests. That's right.
You can take a long rest.
Looks like how I feel right now.
What was that?
Said Luden looks like how I feel right now. So
Oh.
I believe that we are avoiding. Catnap is okay. Just close your eyes for only a few moments, but actually falling asleep. Kind of that wizard fuck. And there are brains, our dreams somehow. Is that right?
Yeah, we should probably be careful when it comes to that. Don't fall asleep too deeply.
If your just
Yeah, if your eyelids start to twitch, I can like hug you and then you can wake up.
Okay. I will just snap over here.
And she like falls down wherever she is.
Rhaenyra, after all this is done, can we speak with you about, well, the original reason we came?
The original reason you came is not to help.
Well, I guess we came to help, but we originally contacted you because we wanted to ask you about how you were able to contain the 7 inside of you.
Oh.
But that may be a long conversation.
That may be best for later, but yes, we can have that discussion.
Yeah, we didn't actually know you were in trouble until we reached out.
Well,
you're all feeling extremely empathetic and sharing and helping one another is fantastic. But for the time being, in our assistance, do we have an indication of what direction we are going to deal with the wizard, or is it just that way, where the fire is coming from?
It's on the eastern. I think she had mentioned last session the eastern shore, near the eastern shore. I want to say.
Is this where I had sensed the big invisible boats, or the big invisible something in the water?
It wasn't in the water. That was my boo boo. I allowed your sonar to go beyond the mysterious beyond.
Oh, I'm down with that. That is so whatever was not in the water, but what I sensed is in that direction.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great.
It's I guess like if you having sonar, I don't know what it's like to have sonar, but I imagine there are differences between solid objects and objects that are more liquidy or not like more permeable, you know? So you would have sensed a mixture of solid but like almost like a more permeable substance within that solid, if that makes sense. Like an arch.
Like an arch! Okay. I explain this as best as I can to everyone, including the people who are napping, to keep them from being too far asleep.
I'm gonna make some tea so I don't fall asleep.
Lauren, do we remember exactly what kind of magic that Zevnik focused on? I know he particularly liked one spell that was troublesome, but can I make... Go ahead.
We know that he attempted to, I believe it was Finger of Death, Praeria, and then he did a lot of, I think they were necromantic spells, but we might learn more. That's all I remember.
Okay. I think Finn will spend this short rest probably looking through some of the texts that he brought, some of the books, and trying to read up and learn about those specific types of magic.
Okay. All right.
How many arrows was I able to get?
Oh, from the armory? 30.
Alright. 30 regulars?
Yep. Yeah, 30 plus 1.
Okay, 30 plus 1. Let me add that to
I'm feeling generous.
That's a scary
Generosity is a
thought.
bad sign.
The generosity is a
Right.
bad sign.
Would anyone like a long bow? I got one extra.
I already have a bow. You gave me one.
Who doesn't have one yet?
I don't have one, but I believe I'm the only person here who does not know how to use one.
You don't want to be a bow bro?
I would love to be a bow bro, but I do not know how to do it at all. So I think more trouble than it's worth.
Got a rusty longsword if you want that.
I also don't know how to use that. I am not proficient in any weapons.
How about a whip? I got a whip.
Is that a simple weapon?
Ludin, won't you need those too?
I feel like Ludin at this point is just strapped up. He has 2 whips, 4 devil claws, an extra longbow,
You've
an
got
extra
2
long sword,
belts and 2
rusty
bandoliers.
long sword. Yeah, I'm out here with 2 fire magical short swords and a whole bunch of arrows.
I'll take the long sword in case.
I keep it. There you go. I gave Finn a long sword because I don't need all these weapons. And I'm gonna take a short rest and get these hit points back. Is that okay? Nothing happens during my short rest, right?
Yeah, you can take a short rest.
No.
Everyone can take a consequence-free short rest. Guys, I'm not a barbarian. This is a safe space right now.
Can we, because Finn is looking through his books, and I'm imagining as Griggs is spending the time kind of talking with Ramirez, can I give Finn advantage on an Arcana check, or we can both roll them just to see how much we know about these damn wizards and what they're doing? Like, how much we can prep for it?
Sure. Let me pull up.
An Arcana check? Okay.
Oh, hell yeah, that's an 11. I got a 6 plus 5.
Am I also doing an Arcana check? Or are you getting advantage?
Whatever you want to do. You can roll separately or give me advantage.
Get it. You get advantage. I know nothing about Arcana. So I'm very curious. He'll just be like mumbling out loud as he reads, and that's the kind of information you get.
So I got an 11 or a 9, so I'm gonna go with 11. I have a plus 5, but I rolled a 4 and a 6. So.
All right. So what exactly are you wanting to find out? What are you looking for specifically?
I guess what I'm trying to understand I know Finn is looking through the books trying to understand a little bit more necromancy. What Esperis is trying to do is understand what has the wizard been doing on the island so far? Is he working with other caster type of people? What kind of strats have they been using? What kind of magic are they using, and what have they been doing so far?
This book. Where did you guys get this book again?
I took a few of the books focused. If you remember from Saltstone, Finn put away all of his romance books and took books with him that were pertaining to like magic, mostly like focused on the Sevens magic, but he took quite a few, so I assume he took some on just like magic in general. Like any textbook that's big and boring, he replaced all his fun stuff with that.
Okay. I'm trying to put together what you could possibly ascertain that might be helpful, because this is kind of like it's like shooting in the dark, right? Because you don't really know what you're looking for. You're just looking for a lot. Like you're casting a wide net.
Yeah, I assume I have some basic knowledge of the necromancy if we are reading up on that section, because Crick taught him quite a bit.
I think it's safe to assume, based on your, and like just kind of like referencing back to Micah to things that you may not have remembered, the kind of magic that Zevnik would practice would definitely be extremely dark. The kind of magic that the kind of wizard that he is, he probably delves with cursed objects. He probably delves with you would read up on. I think that the worst kind of necromantic and magic would be like lich magic, demi liches, not, working a lot with raising the undead. I think it would also be like referencing back to when you walked through. He definitely, he had a lot of, what's the word? He didn't have a lot of objects on him when you fought him, because you certainly took him off guard. He did not expect you all to be there, so he didn't have any kind of special staves, or special like armor or cloaks or anything, which would be odd for a wizard of his caliber. So you could probably expect to see him a little bit more beefed up in that regard. Like he's probably gonna be a little bit more beefed up.
He caught these hands one good time and didn't.
You see how I'm do what?
Said he caught these hands one good time and never forgot.
Yeah, he's packing see invisibility.
Oh, yeah, and I mean, like you can certainly ascertain from that fight that he's a wizard. He's really, really smart. If something sets him off guard, if that fight did not go the way that he wanted it to go, he's going to do everything in his power to prepare for something like that never happening again. So, I think it's safe to say that he might have something that deals with that.
And we know that he's a wizard, right?
He is a wizard.
Take his book. Just take his book, y'all.
He is a wizard.
The book doesn't. If we take the book, it'll only stop him from casting spells in the future. It won't do anything to him today.
Well, that's a good thing to do today.
Yeah, I would love to have that book.
I'm just gonna shoot him. I'm gonna do what I do to all of them. Everybody gets hit with an arrow. Everybody dies. It's simple. Y'all ready?
Even gods can bleed. Batman over here.
I come back from making tea. I give Raymir some, and then I say, "Hey, so I found this book over in the study. It's called Monsters and Beasts CR 1 to 4, and it says because I was looking for something that had, because it's surrounded by fire, right? And I look out the window.
Like, yeah, this
Like
the keep that you are currently in is wreathed in flame. Like, it's just there's walls of flame just surrounding it.
I would say
Around the
that's
keep
a-
we're in.
That's a,
The keep that you're in, yes.
I'd like to say that's a good assumption. That is fire. That's good.
It looks
Yeah,
like fire to
essentially.
me.
Okay,
So I was,
that's true, that's
I couldn't find anything in here that's like immune to fire that we could turn into, but I found these cows that are resistant. I don't know if that'll help us get out or not.
Why don't we just go the same way we came in?
I guess we could go that way.
I would like to hear Cal play.
Yeah, I was
would
just
like
thinking
to
if
at
we-
least see the illustration in the book.
Yeah, see here. Let me Google it.
Are they cute cows or?
They are. They
Cows
have.
are immune or resistant to fire.
Yeah, they're not. They're from the lower plains.
Finn, give me a
An
wisdom save.
infernal cow. Is it like an abyssal chicken, but
A
Yeah,
wisdom
it's like-
save?
Yes.
Yeah, it's called a. They call it a stench cow. Yeah, that's
Stench
what it
cow.
says right here. I thought it was rude just to be like, oh, this cow's smelly, but I think it's like a type like a wagyu stench.
23.
Mhm.
Okay.
But they're really strong. They're resistant to fire, so maybe they like if we needed it, we could go through there. But it sounds like we could go out the way we came in,
Yep.
so that might not be a problem at all.
Maybe
Just
for
start
next.
walking.
Maybe for in the battle we can be cows.
Nope. We keep climbing down into the thing.
Oh,
Oh,
I
we-
hate
oh.
that.
why do you hate it? I think it's kind of cute.
It's upset with its own existence, and I can't begrudge it that feeling.
Well, it's just
Wait.
an idea. We can fly in. That's fine too. Okay. It's fine.
I guess.
Oh, are we leaving? Okay. I just follow.
All right. So you guys, are you guys leaving through the secret tunnel entrance that you came through?
Secret tunnel.
Did we make a theme song for that?
I wasn't expecting that. What is that from? It's familiar.
That's hard.
That's right. I know I've heard that from somewhere. I just couldn't remember where. Secret tunnel.
I think we just watched that episode because
We did.
I had not seen it. I had not seen it before, so I've been rewatching it with Luke, and so or watching it. I was watching it the first time, but Lauren's rewatching it. We just saw that.
I go through the secret tunnel through the keep.
All right. So
To
you
the-
guys,
to the danger.
you guys all leave the keep.
Yes, and they want you to post this cow picture in Discord, please.
All right, and now
It's like a bulldog boar. It's
I think
like a-
Raina's got it. Yeah.
are you going to search the eastern part of the island? Where are you guys?
Whales,
Where you guys? What do you guys? Where are you going once you exit the keep? Are you going to look?
Going off Samson's idea, I love the idea of going via water and exploring that way, either by water or by sky, stealthily, either as like little manta rays or as little seagulls or something.
Why
think,
not? Why not both? Yeah.
I want to go as Ludin because I have great stealth as Ludin, not great stealth as a seagull. Also, I like the forest, and I miss the forest.
Well, what about just for this reconnaissance part, and then we'll come back and see if that works best.
All I'm gonna say is don't get shot out of the air or pulled out of the ocean.
That's a good point. That'd be hard to
We
do.
we could honestly, depending on how comfortable people are, we could just send Ludin on foot and one other person by sea. Can also be very, I don't know what the stealthiest sea creature, like a little stingray or something, to just check things out, come
Hold
back
on.
in 10 minutes and report.
I open my book.
Maybe that would be
flipping
best because, I mean, if all of us go, it might look really noticeable.
But it could just be like on my shoulder. I got you there. If you turn tiny.
Oh yeah, could you turn us all into like little mosquitoes that are just sitting on Luden's shoulder or
Yeah,
something?
we could totally do that. Yeah,
don't
we
know
could
about
Couldn't we
absolutely.
be like a
Like,
mouse
bigger-
or something?
Yeah, like I'm gonna
Mice
spit
are
on this
quick.
with like
How many pockets do you have?
Can I be a ladybug?
I have quite a few apparently. I mean, I got these 2 whips. I got this long sword. I got all these arrows. I got pockets. I'm like, I looked at Prey, and when she trained me on how to be stealthy and all that stuff like that, and poisons, and I pocketed up. So
Use pockets.
Okay.
I can.
I have a very thematic idea, depending on how much you could do, Samson. Why don't I be like a little dragonfly? Then you can have a little snake around its feet. And then Prearia can be like a squirrel or a chipmunk or something else.
Yeah.
And then, Samson?
I'll be like a little fox, like Papa.
Yeah, well, you have a very small fox that will fit in his pocket.
Yeah,
Like a
I've got one-
fennec fox.
Yeah, here's one that says it's a chimeric cat. It's very tiny. See?
Perfect.
Alright.
We're remaining on brand.
And then Luden has like all of us as pets.
Yeah. Was that
No,
good for you, Luden?
not like that, but yeah.
So you just carry us in, and we'll be there with like a bomb ready to go off at any second.
Okay. Yes. I like this plan.
Finalai, can you do the mind thing even while you are a little animal? Because then you can keep communicating with Yudan.
I think so. I mean,
without him having to use a spell.
just because I'm a snake doesn't mean I can't be a college star snake.
Okay.
All these things make sense.
Okay. Okay.
It does in my mind.
Uh-huh. No. Mechanically, we could all be cranium rats. See?
Yeah.
And they can communicate telepathically. Isn't that cool?
Oh, what's a
It's just-
cranium rat?
It's a rat that looks like it's been like, I don't know, Jimmy Neutron, and has
No,
this
I learned to
brain.
stop asking questions.
Mechanically, we're cranium rats, but aesthetically, we're adorable.
All right. Brain blast
Yeah.
cranium rats. Let's do this. All right. I guess I watch as all of my friends turn into tiny woodland versions of themselves with giant heads.
Giant.
Okay. Really gross.
Oh my god.
I mean- Go ahead.
I was gonna say we all have tiny sized bodies, but medium sized. All right.
Are we still being our selected animals?
Yes.
You watch the little dragonfly, little mouthy thing that's kind of cute on a dragonfly. It's just like a huge on a medium-sized head.
I'm a little green hognose snake, and I crawl up and wrap around Luden's wrist like a bracelet. And I give a little like tongue flick, lick, along his fingers to let him know I'm here.
Because wrapping around
I
his
wouldn't
wrist
have known any
wasn't-
other way.
When he draws the bow, are you on the holdout arm or the draw arm? Like,
I'm on the one closest to his face, so I can lick his cheek.
when he goes to shoot, you're right.
I thought you were gonna say I'm on the one closest to his heart.
That too.
Luden's ambidextrous and will switch.
I don't want to be near the arrow.
Esperise is a little like a bright orange reflective dragonfly, and she kind of settles down like into the fluff of your hair on the front and just sits on top of you, staring forward.
Yes. I need any audience member that has artistic ability. Please draw this crazy forest version of Luden as he becomes a Disney princess.
That is cute.
Yeah. Luden has like a hood, right? That comes back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sit in the hood, so like the little fox is right here, while his
Yeah.
face just hanging out.
His face is
one of
definitely the same. Just
In one of the pockets, there is a ferret, a little silver ferret, and that is priority.
all right.
This is adorable. All right. You are surrounded. Now I just need you to go ah ah ah.
It's not a good signal. I
It is
will. I will begin to stealth through these woods To the east.
To the east? All right, give me that stealth roll. And the rest of you, give me group stealth.
We're all carryable by him, aren't we? I thought we could just give him advantage, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, I guess this is why y'all have these weird scenarios all the time. I swear to God, like, because technically you aren't moving, but technically you are moving.
In a way, we're all behind total cover, whether we're on his arm or in the hood.
All right,
so
Luden, you give me.
There's no line of sight.
Give me stealth.
I got a 16.
What?
Yeah.
Total?
I don't know if I have advantage in my favorite terrain though. Let me check and see.
You're in like a tropical
Can
jungle.
Can I lick his cheek and give him blessing of the trickster?
Why this way? Like you're literally still touching me.
You're like,
Also, we have full ability to communicate with one another telepathically, and Finn in everyone's mind goes,
All right, I got an 18.
Yay, my lick worked.
I've gotten horrible stealth rolls. But I am moving at a normal pace. Oh wait, this isn't my favorite terrain. Never mind then if it's a tropical jungle. Alright, we're just walking.
Okay, so 18?
Yep.
I'm guessing you have your bow drawn and you're just kind of like sneaking through, right?
Yep.
You begin to place each foot, careful not to step on anything that would maybe make a branch snap. And as you begin to walk, Finn, you will say with narrative flair, since you gave Luden advantage, because he would have failed, because DC was 18. You see just kind of like dragging itself along the ground in the distance a ghast, and you just kind of like the side of his face, which causes him to just kind of like jerk, and like he looks in that direction and he sees a ghast just kind of like, and it's just, I mean, it's a good like it's a good like 50 feet away, and it doesn't see you. But you see a ghast, and then a little further past that, there's some more movement. They seem to all be moving from the east towards the keep.
What is a ghast? Is that like a zombie?
It's so scary. I looked up a picture.
So again, it's like a ghoul. Like it has a very long, like snake-like tongue that just kind of like whips to and fro. Very much like a ghoul with just kind of that pale, veiny skin. Very muscular and taut, like definitely shoulder. Like he doesn't skip shoulder day. And
why is it so swole?
He's very swole.
Why?
He looks like a professional swimmer, and something has gone terribly wrong.
With your
was swimming in this stuff that
I didn't put in 5e, and I got a bunch of Minecraft things that look very cute, and then I did, and I'm horrified.
You succeed with your stealth, and with that passive perception and investigation, as you're moving through, you see wights, which are basically just kind of like these almost like sunken in skeletal zombie figures. You see a mixture of ghouls. You see two like it's just like a group. It's almost like a herd that is moving from the east and begins moving towards the keep.
Oh no, Luden, whites are approaching the keep. What
do you want me to do here?
White people.
Can I communicate with the cranial rats, or can they just communicate with each other?
No, we can all talk to you. Like it's like a telepathy thing. You think it, we think it.
All right, cool.
We're all connected, Luden, in an irrevocable way.
I don't doubt that.
As long as we're within 30 feet. As long as you're within 30 feet of us.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. For some reason, I don't doubt that. I'm gonna go in the direction. All right, actually, I'll just mind think. So, what do we want to do? Do we want to go that way towards the herd? I can shoot like an arrow I don't know. What do we want to do? We're going deeper in. We want to try and stop these things.
Finali, with what you read, I wanna reiterate, with what you read last night, you know that this herd is essentially under the control of their master. You're guessing that Zevnik is probably controlling all of them.
Do I know like the range that happens at, or no?
I guess he doesn't have to be close to them. It's kind of like summoning a creature and you just kind of send them on their way. So it's not like he has to be within like 30 feet of them at all times or anything, if that makes sense.
It works a little bit like Geas, where he creates the zombies and he goes, you go do this, and they go, yes.
Okay. So I will let can I let everyone know as a cranial snake? I don't know. I'll let Loot. Okay. Zevnik is close, or maybe not. This is all his army. He's making these things and sending them out, but he's making a lot of them. There's like a lot here.
Of course there is. Okay. Let's just go that direction, I guess.
Well, but
Wait.
We're gonna kill him, aren't we?
No, maybe we could just make a distraction while we find Zevnik.
Well,
we're not gonna kill him.
I don't think they're gonna see us if. Well, a distraction might be a good idea, though. Like on the other side.
Is that the puppets will fall if the puppeteer is taken out.
Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot him in the face.
Yeah, Zevnik. Yeah?
Yeah, but if we make a distraction, maybe on the other side of the island, they'll be far enough away to where if we find Zevnik, they won't be immediately on us. Right?
Well, we don't know where he is anyway. What if he's not coming from this side of the island? I feel like we gotta find him first. And
My
then we can make
belief is that Zevnik is creating zombies and then sending them out. So wherever these are coming from is where he is.
So we should follow the trail back, go the opposite direction that they went.
Yeah, but also kind of encourage them to go farther away from that source. Right?
Okay, so do y'all want me to do that, or?
I think that they are working their way towards the keep anyway. That seems to be their mission. But do we want them to be there?
Yeah.
We could ask Ray to we could maybe call Ray, let her know, maybe see if she can do a distraction thing, like keep them coming situation.
Maybe that would be good.
I think Ray is focusing on the hurricane.
There's a Trodillion there. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, and the Swindle twins are pretty powerful.
They like to see the chaos, but okay.
I'm not sure how much they will help us.
All right.
They're our friends, more or less.
Regardless, let's keep going a little bit. If we have a means to contact Ray later, I think that might be a good use of our time. But let's see what other crappy, horrifying army creatures he has created for us to encounter.
They smell so bad.
They do. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna nibble Ludin on the neck just a little
bit.
bit.
Why are we all like, yo, we can talk to each
It's
other.
worse because I can smell them with my tongue, so I taste it too.
Like we're
I
all
nip
over
it, and then I say,
like,
let's go. I'll call her. Let's go.
It's like, oh my goodness, I'm not Ratatouille from
Linguini, that would be you. You are Ratatouille. You are Remy, you are a Linguini.
My little feet on your scalp, and I'm like, have you considered like a deep conditioning treatment? You're really having to.
I'm going to break stealth, just so you all can fight with me.
No. It's fine. Just go. We don't want to fight these things.
All right, I'm gonna go deeper into the
Okay.
Yeah. As Ludin continues moving on, I have turned into a person for like 10 seconds. I'll walk along with Ludin for that. And I'll cast Sending to Raymirith.
Okay.
I'm just gonna... no. Trodillion.
Okay.
No, I can't call Trodillion because I don't have him on speed dial. I only have Ray. So I'll call Ray.
How far away are we from them right now?
From the horde or whatever?
Are we less than 300 feet away from the keep? Like, did we just walk out, or has it been a hot minute?
Well, I think we walked through the secret tunnel.
Yeah, you walked through the secret tunnel. You're probably about 300 feet away. So you could potentially fly up and see if you wanted.
I'm gonna ask Samson to pop me out for a moment, and then I'm just gonna distant spell message and just say, "Hey, Ray Ray, some ghouls are coming your way." Just let her know what's going on. You don't have to take them out, just to let you know. You might want to increase keeping them out.
One if by land. This is the one.
And can she respond, or is that just like a message?
You can respond to this message.
Thank you. I'll let Trillian know. He has some treants that he can summon to boost our defenses.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. We are going to try to take out the source as quickly as possible, but just wanted to let you know, big boys incoming.
All right. So you continue onward to the east. You inform Ramirez. She now, her and Tredillion are now aware that zombies and ghouls are being sent to the keep, and you all continue onward to the east. Give me. I need everyone to make an investigation check.
As a rat?
Mm-hmm.
We're great at that.
Okay.
They're cranium rats and they have a -3. Their brains are so big.
They're so fast, but their brains are so small.
That's a 2.
So -3?
-3.
15.
15. Oh, no, never mind.
3.
10.
Hey, okay, 15. That's not bad.
I got an 18.
Okay. As you all are, it takes a while. It takes quite a while. We'll say an hour passes, and you see another horde begin to form, and they step out of what looks to be an invisible wall, and they continue moving onward towards the keep. And so you see them just appear out of nowhere, Ludin.
Like everyone.
And they just move onward.
Probably in there, the invisible wall that we can all not see. So Esperis and all of my very foresty creatures, if you guys would like. I have no idea what's going to happen when you go through that wall. For all we know, it might be an anti-magical spy on me field. So are we gonna nuke it immediately? Are y'all going in stealthy style? What would you like to do? I'm gonna take my cues from you guys, because again, I do a good thing, but it's one thing, and that's shoot. Y'all got any magic-y stuff that can...
I would like at least to take a look at it.
Alright.
Special eyes.
You approach.
Fly off. You are a little.
Yep.
I would like to try to approach flying as a little dragonfly.
Okay, yeah.
And take a peek at it.
Once you're close enough to that magic wall, you immediately, it's almost like water just kind of parting as you get close enough to it, and you can definitely tell that this is an illusionary wall that's used to hide something. And as it parts, as this kind of like watery magic kind of ripples and parts as you get close, you see this big black gothic door. And it looks like it's made from a kind of rusted metal. There are carvings of just hands, as if trying to escape from hell itself. Just hands stacked on top of each other near the base of the door, just clawing. And like, they actually move a little bit like twitch, like the fingers kind of twitch. But the hands themselves with your magic eyes as you're kind of looking at them, it's just flavor. Like it's just magical flair. It's nothing sinister, like the hands aren't gonna grab you or anything.
So it's just a door.
It's just a door.
Does it seem like it might be connected to like a magnificent mansion or something? Like, does it feel kind of like the temple that Finalide made? Does it seem like, oh, this guy set up shop in this magical little...
It looks like it opens to some sort of demi-plane. Very similar to Rylan.
Nope. Okay. We ain't going in there. Nope. Cut this episode short.
I think
gonna do it.
I think we might have to.
2.5 years later, and that's where we stop.
There's good no one in this world.
Nope.
Well, be sure to check out Spelljammer.
Okay. So when are we gonna go inside? I guess we're going inside the death room wall.
I take a minute or two there, and with everyone else, if they want to come closer as well, and I'm communicating everything just to make sure it looks like all the ghouls and baddies are coming out of this door and through the wall, right? Like that's definitely the source. Okay, cool.
It looks you can guess that they it's every hour.
Okay. How recently was the last wave? Do we know?
Like maybe 5 minutes.
Okay. So,
Does it open? Or...
Got a way to die?
Got a whip.
Yeah, somebody open it up. Or does it look like it's trapped or anything magically? Or I'm gonna not be a rat. I'm gonna turn to a person.
I assume, regardless, it's gonna open in an hour or 55 minutes. So
yeah, but maybe we can sneak in, or we can wait. I don't know.
I'm just saying, like, if it doesn't have like a doorknob.
Yeah.
Maybe you just have to shake hands with one of those sloughing little zombie hands and open the right up.
Maybe it's like the Ark of the Covenant, like you have to shake the right hand in order to open it up.
Does it have a doorknob?
Maybe you have to tickle it.
It does, but not a conventional one. It is literally a hand that is just like kind of very bony hand where a doorknob would be. Kind of like, let's see if my camera, kind of like this, where like it's like almost reaching out for someone to hold it.
Yeah, I got a whip that'll hold that thing real good.
Just disgusting. Does it have any traps? I'm checking for traps. I want to look for arcane, mostly in nature.
Can I assist him? Because I've been staring at this thing for like 5 minutes.
Dude, I would check for traps too.
Esperis, would your magic eyes be able to detect glyphs and stuff?
I will check. I don't think so. I think it's just illusions, invisibility, but I might have a thing. Let me see.
And then I think you see the true form. So for Esperis, we all look like we're all hanging on to Ludin tightly.
Yeah.
Because she sees our true forms.
It's so strange what she says.
No, I don't have
like
anything specific with clips.
Okay. Yes, give me those of
It
you.
just all looks like you're glitching in a video game. You're just clipping into Ludin at really weird angles.
Those of you proficient with Arcana may make an Arcana check.
It seems magical.
28.
Oh my god,
shit.
10!
I'd like to know a how magic check.
Esprit, sorry, you are just completely just repulsed and overtaken with the hands on the door. Samson, there is definitely a glyph. With a 28, that is a really good roll. With just looking at it, there's definitely necromantic energy or necromantic symbols kind of like traced into the door. There is one glyph. There is a glyph.
So it looks like there are necromantic symbols in the door itself, and then in addition to that, there is a glyph.
No, there's just one. There are necromantic symbols that form one glyph. So it is trapped.
Yeah, Ludin will look at the door and be like, guys, it's a death door. Let's not touch it.
Like a death door, as in if we touch it, we die?
Probably. I would be surprised.
It's not far off of that. It's something. There's some sort of magic here. Ludin's right. We could probably dispel it and maybe open it up. Shouldn't be too hard.
I'm gonna take a few steps back and let the magic users do their business. And so
30
I'll be
feet.
like 40 feet, no, 60 feet away. I think that's a good distance.
All right. What level do you cast it at?
Who's casting it? Am I
casting it or are you casting it?
I got 2 first level spells left, y'all.
Let's see.
I can cast it.
I got dispel magic is a 3rd level spell.
Yeah, so
I packed it. Did you pack it?
I always have dispel magic.
Okay. This is not my.
I do. It's one I just get.
Well, why don't you do it then? It's your thing. Why don't you do it?
Well, I didn't say it was my
Is
thing,
it
but
no. Can you ritual cast it?
Your modifier is also better than mine. So
Can
just
you
in case.
ritually cast it?
Mm-hmm. It's not.
Samson!
This one done doing that.
Because you did roll really, really well, I'm gonna give you one more piece of information. You do see, at like the hand that is the doorknob looks like a finger pointing.
Okay, so this is a finger of death door. This is the finger of death door. We're gonna get fingered to death by this door. If we don't
Y'all will.
dispel it.
Y'all will get finger of death.
I don't know if that sounds like a good time or a horrible time.
I don't know.
Wasn't that last
It's
time?
definitely in one of your books, right?
It's definitely in one of my books. I can tell you about it later.
Do you have a copy of?
Fingers of death.
Yeah. Do you have a copy of necromancy spells levels 1 through 9 for clerics on you? To see if it's like what level it is.
But I'm gonna guess it's probably pretty high. Do we have to like meet it?
In the Fey, yeah. We're gonna meet the spell level. Either by with our spell, just casting it, or rolling high enough. In the Feywild, I think it's 7, but I could be wrong.
7 seems pretty high. I mean, we could do that just to be sure, because otherwise we'll be fingered to death, and I don't think that would be good.
7. I can go up to 2, so I'm gonna take another 30 feet back, I think.
I can cast it at 7th level. I only have one 7th level spell. But
You know what? Here's what we'll do. Here's what we'll do. I'll try first.
No, wait.
If it fails, I'll try first. If it fails, then you do it 7.
Yeah, but if it fails, you could die.
No, I'll be fine.
I don't think so.
I'm not gonna touch it. I'm just gonna dispel it.
Good luck.
No, but what if it's just a waste if we do it because it doesn't work because it's a waste?
Good luck. You got this.
Maybe we should just expend the one spell and it should probably, hopefully work.
It sounds like you have a plan here. So you got this.
Finn, what 7th level spells do you have prepped?
Why?
Okay. No.
I mean,
you do your thing.
No. It's fine. I'll use the 7th level. It's okay.
What? No, hold up. What 7th level spells do you have prepped?
Divine Word and Conjure Celestial. So I feel like it could be, if it means getting into this door without anyone getting hurt, I feel like it's worth it.
I mean, you can conjure a Celestial to go fight while this dude is conjuring, obviously, the devils of the Beyond to come help us fight, as well as Mr. Snuggles dude that's been
Look at
walking
this
with
bear.
us.
Look at this bear. He made all of its checks
Mr.
the
Pork
whole
Pie
time.
is just like,
He's so
I do
stealthy.
say,
You didn't even
sir.
see it.
Yeah, but even if we, I just feel like if I'm gonna have to spend it anyway, you know.
You know what? I think you're right. I think you're right, Finn. Why don't you go ahead, go for it?
I'm just gonna let you know if we need a celestial at any moment in the rest of this time, I'm gonna point it out. I'm gonna be like, oh, wouldn't it have been nice to have a celestial parton right here that you could have brought in, Finn? Oh, but
so Yuden would rather be fingered to death, is what I'm hearing. Why don't you?
I'm all the way 100 feet away. Y'all be
You are yelling from 100 feet away.
Guys,
like, hey, use the third level.
it's okay because I have my creepy ancestors I can also summon, so it'll be okay.
Yeah,
That's even stranger. Okay,
Yeah.
Well, I think it's time for just Finalite to cast the spell.
Yeah,
All right, I'll cast it. Then just like yes, dispel magic at 7th level. I'm trying to figure out how I would do this. I don't know. Let me see. I don't know if I need to touch it.
You don't. You do not need to touch it. Don't touch. Like he's like, do I have to touch it? And that's when he's like, you do not.
Oh, I have to touch it. Okay, all right.
Do not touch the Dave's finger.
I'll just. Okay. I'm gonna cast it at 7th level. That was painful.
You cast it at 7th level. You watch as the glyph gets very, very bright and just like a candle getting too much energy just snuffs out. And the glyph is gone.
Did it work?
Perfect.
Can we touch it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna like reach. Okay. Touch.
Nothing happens.
Does it do anything?
But it does feel very, very cold, and the metal itself is almost like squishy. It's very weird.
Squish, squish, squish. Ugh, guys, it's like cold, but it's also like squishy. Come over and try and touch it. It's kind of weird.
No, that's crazy.
Open the door.
Can you imagine the squishy finger would have killed us?
Open the door, Finn.
Are we
Can you
human
imagine
again?
getting killed by a squishy?
Please, open
I don't
the
know.
door.
Some of us are. I think some of us human, and some of us are not.
Okay, a little ferret's gonna come out, just like go
Wow.
up to the door and just
Okay,
like start
so we're going
watching at it.
on there, Samson. Except I was fine in that hurricane. Okay.
All right,
Oh,
all right, everyone.
I can still. You want to be something else? That's fine.
Oh my God.
I think they're talking about some of us are a ferret right now and some of us are humanoid. We're not talking about some of us are human. We're talking about how many limbs we have. It doesn't. Nobody is being racist at this moment. I don't think.
Wait, do we all want? Can we?
Okay.
what
Anyway,
do we
and I'm
do?
gonna reach
Wait,
over Finn's shoulder and I'm.
Wait! I'll get it. I'm the brave one. I'll take care of it real quick.
There are two hands on top of the door as we open.
Do our hands touch? Oh.
Yes, because I'm trying to open the door and you go, no, wait.
Our hands touch briefly,
You're
and
better than this.
there's
then.
mixed feelings.
You're better than this.
You open the
I'm gonna
door.
go be a fox next to Freyaria.
We had 55 minutes. We are now down to half an hour after the amount of time it took us. To open
No,
this
it's fine.
fucking door.
It's fine. I just want to make sure no one would die from the squishy finger. The door's open now.
I'm still pretty far away.
No one's ever been killed by a squishy finger.
You open the door and
Yeah.
it is just
that we know of.
It is just a wall of darkness.
All right, somebody got a little light spell they want to cast on something?
As a rat, I can emit a 5-foot.
Can we
Just a
see in the
guardian rat?
darkness?
Our brains can glow.
Well, I know
5-foot
I
radius
can't.
of
I
light.
mean, you could stick
Take
your
an
head in
eyeball.
if you want.
Take an eyeball.
Take
We're
my
not gonna
head.
stick our head in. I'm gonna use my magic eyes and see if it's actually if there's illusions and invisibility.
It's just illusionary magic. You look closer and like the darkness parts and you see into what looks to be it looks to be a single chamber with one hallway going. Actually, let me just show you what it looks like. I'm gonna show you guys
How
what it looks
careful
like.
we are. We don't let this giant death door finger of death half of the party. Did everybody take a short rest?
Mm-hmm.
I feel
Yeah.
like I'm the only one that rolled.
Oh, I rolled
I did.
before we started.
I rolled 2
I did mine
before.
last week.
Oh, I see. We're just gonna let Luden die if he got fingered to death.
Oh.
Wait, how many hit points do you're all the way up, right?
If you look
Yeah, after Shore is a
if you
five.
look in Discord or on stream, you can see what you see.
I'm sorry.
No.
So there's just
No. Why do they always gotta hide behind some elaborate chamber to be in the? Luden gets upset.
Wait, it's just a chamber, right? What do you?
There's a left way and a right way and a front way. What do you?
Yeah, I mean you can walk. You can walk into this chamber to see to see more if you want.
Oh, we just so this is the door. Like this is the door, and then there's this jungle all around this, right?
This is what's past that door. But yes, there's.
See?
Okay.
You can go forward, you can go left, or you can go right.
Yeah.
What will you choose to do?
So you're a tracker, right, Luden? And we know that the great many slimy, dandruff-full, goosty goalie boys came through this way. You want to look for slime? For the
Okay.
they came?
I'll look for slime.
Can we smell too? Maybe we can like smell and see where they came
Are you a
from.
rat when you say that, or are you a full half elf going?
I don't. If I casted a spell, I'd probably have to be a half elf again. But I was used to smelling as a snake, so.
Y'all tell me if anybody remembers what he was wearing. I can do locate objects.
He was wearing
Assuming he never changes his clothes.
a red robe. I remember that.
He's wearing a red robe, but we have the expectation that he's probably fucking jacked now, like wearing a lot more. But the red robe might still be there.
But the cult was all wearing red robes. So in order to fit in, I imagine he'd still wear a red robe. Because otherwise they'd laugh at him.
I bet he brought the rock. The one that was taken. I bet he brought it here so that Spindle Twins could charge it.
Oh, you want me to locate a rock?
I bet the rock's here.
It's a good guess.
I get one use, so whatever we decide, just let me know.
And he wouldn't let that leave his sight, probably.
Are you guys walking in, or are you just standing outside?
Oh yeah, I think we walked in.
I think we walked in.
The doorway, and we're gonna ask Luden to do locate object on the fragment of Vera that we know Zuzu has. Zevran?
Zevnik.
Zevnik, not Zevran. Not everyone's first boyfriend in Dragon Age.
I'm gonna press it. I use the spell. And 1,000 feet. Is that rock anywhere?
No.
Well, I'll keep it up for the 10 minutes that we got.
Wait, let's step inside.
Walk in?
And then see if it's still up, because we have to step into the interdimensional space. Can we, real quick, because Samson was looking for traps already, and I have my magic eyes up. Are there any traps immediately in the doorway?
With your rolls, you don't sense any traps. You do see as you walk in, you do see this massive like orb. You also see an inscription in the base of the orb.
I'd like to say Finger of Death was fucking enough. Are there any other traps?
But keeps asking, so do you enter? And
Afraid
so,
Let us read the inscription.
Okay, can we read the inscription? Is it in a language that any of us speak?
Oh, is it?
It's in common.
Dope.
Oh.
Alright, well,
So disappointed.
It's in common. It's in
don't
common.
read it out loud. Don't
What's it say?
read it out loud. Don't read it out loud.
Okay.
It says, "Little children never learn, sprinkling crumbs at every turn, but bread will never ever last. Only light helps mark the past."
All right, somebody cast light.
No, wait. Wait, can we get that in the chat?
Is there because I can't have Discord open while everything else is open. There was a particular direction, left, right, or center, that seems to have light coming from it, right? Or do they all have light?
You see light here. We can move forward. You want to move forward?
Let's walk in.
I don't know.
We already walked in.
Are we in?
Let's walk further.
This is what you see.
I see us.
Is that a person?
What the deuce? Oh, there's only forward. Oh my god, where are we going? Oh, there's a light.
There's someone there.
There's a person. Go over there.
Want to walk over to the guy?
Well,
I bite Luden on the neck.
Why are we still biting people?
It's sensual.
It's not a sensual moment.
You
I do it sensually.
You see this very disturbing automaton just kind of going through the motions, and there's a chessboard in front of him, or of it. And written below the chessboard, you see some additional words that say, "The maze or game, 2 ways to win, find the pieces or simply walk in."
maze or game?
God dang it, and I use my locate object. Well.
Maze or game, there's 2 ways to win.
So it sounds like the options are either we can find the pieces somewhere in here and play the chess game and get in, or we can just walk through the orb, but that seems concerning.
No.
I feel like
there's two
ways to enter. We can find all the pieces.
I think it's like you can either find your way through the maze, or we can find all these pieces and a magical door is going to open. It's just going to open.
But we have to win at the game, right? In order to get there.
Samson and Finn and I are excellent at games.
I'm not good at games.
I'm great at games.
I'm smart.
I'm good at like trickery games. But I don't know what this game is. What's it look like?
It's chess.
Chess.
I never played that game.
Dragon chess.
Ooh.
How about let's just walk?
It sounds fun though.
We got magic eyes, super stealthy people. I don't feel like playing no games. This is a serious moment.
But I think we could play a game.
Are there braziers on the walls here?
You see...
Because it says only light helps mark the past. Is there a way that light can tell us where we've gone?
So with your passive investigation, you do see torches on the wall, but they're all unlit.
All right, I'm gonna pull out my fire arrow and Shazam!
Just like
that's a
torch of arrow.
Yes, I will. Yeah, I'm gonna light braziers.
Okay, so you can definitely So you just want to light them as you walk past them?
I don't. Sure.
From where we are, he's gonna shoot a fire arrow, and I'm gonna. He
shoots it over here. You shoot a fire arrow, and it lands. It hits over here.
Of course, I could shoot. Okay, we'll walk that direction.
Yeah.
Light leads the way.
Because looking at the game, it didn't look like it was a chessboard or anything. It looked like there were just 3 pieces on it, or.
Okay, looking at the chessboard, it is set up to play a chess game, but there are 20 pieces missing.
Yeah, I ain't doing that. Let's
I
go.
think the 2 options are we can collect the pieces and play the game, or we can just try to find our way out on our own. So whichever happens first.
Yeah, let's just walk through, and if we find a bunch of the pieces, we can play the game.
Let's do it. I think that's the only sensible thing to do.
All right.
And then if we just find the exit, then it'll be great.
And we can use the braziers along the wall to help, as long as we keep it. The way that I did mazes as a child with my family is as long as you stick to one wall and follow it, and we light all the braziers on that side, then we can follow that back to where we started, and we cannot get lost.
You and your family went in mazes for fun as a child?
Well, beautiful flower mazes at different turns of the season.
With braziers on the wall.
On the mystery estate. Did you not go to the mystery balls kind of thing?
I grew up in the forest.
If you go to the autumn court, they have these things called corn mazes you can go through. And they have coffee you can get right before you go in. It's great.
I think you would
so
like
can
it.
everyone get off of my shoulders now? And my
No, Prey
legs
still-
and my
okay.
arms?
I do
and
not move.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
fine. Prey
head.
gets on the ground as a ferret. She's just ferreting around looking for chess pieces.
Okay, that's better. We got
Esperis
one
goes
gone.
into Esperis mode with Samson's permission. She's not breaking the spell. She would just like to be person-shaped.
Yeah, everyone can be whatever shape they want at basically all times.
All right.
Yeah.
So we ready?
Fair. I'm gonna be a fox still.
I guess.
So I guess, which way would you like to go? This way?
Wherever
Why
what
not?
Esperis would like to do, right-hand side, brace your on, and just keep going down that wall.
All right.
Just keeping the lights to her right, if everyone is okay with it.
There's a door here.
Keep following.
We're gonna keep going.
Oh, what's in the door?
I don't care.
We're gonna keep going.
Keep
We're
going.
gonna keep going.
Yeah, we're gonna keep going.
Light.
There's a
Lauren,
wall.
I learned this method of mazing from your brother.
Did you really?
We're gonna keep to the same wall and just follow it because you can't get lost.
All right.
It's so
All right.
dark in here, guys.
Ludi's gonna
It's
go ahead
very
and
dark.
be doing that perception checks every time that we get like to a wall where you have to make a right turn. Just be listening for stuff, because I
That
feel
looks
like there's gonna be
super wall.
something giant that's gonna pop out and scream at us, and he ain't doing that. Not today. He gonna hit it. He gonna hit it in the face.
All right.
Hmm.
Now we have made a dead end. Are we turning down here then?
Dead end. Oh no.
Yo, that's a tight
What's
spot.
What's in?
It's
Is
a
there
tight
stuff in there?
spot. Can we peek in?
Is there stuff in there?
Dead end.
I thought keeping to this wall meant we'd never get lost.
It
Well, we'll
means
get
that
to
you'll
that
know
in
exactly
low
where to
is
get
no
back
way.
to the top.
What's in this? Because if we stick to the right wall, we have to go down. It looks like.
We go this way?
That's so
Oh.
tight.
Just go. Just
Okay,
go.
okay, let's go.
If we don't have to, but that is the method that I learned. Are we not going in and following the right and going downstairs? Because
This looks like a dead end.
Wait,
Where did
Look,
the
it's-
stairs go?
the checkered pieces on the floor. Or no, they're not pieces, they're just like, okay, they're tiles.
They're just tiles.
They're like thematic. He's really detailed with his interior design.
Another dead.
on the right-hand side of us now, are there not like?
What
Are
is
they-
that?
Look, it's
What
a
is
door.
that? Is that a doorknob? I don't like
Look
it.
like a doorknob to me.
What's happening?
There
Pull
is no
No,
no
don't pull it.
doorknob.
There was.
Where are
There
we
was a
seeing it?
doorknob.
Oh, right here.
It was.
Oh, that.
Lauren's
See,
like,
it's
I
a
didn't mean to have it there.
It's a knocker.
It is a knocker.
We
Knock it.
knock.
You knock with
I'm
it?
not knocking.
I'm
Wait,
knocking.
let Esperis look with her special eyes.
I look with my special eyes, and Samson looks with his special brain to make sure that it is not trapped.
All right. Give me an investigation check.
I will give assistance to Samson because I am dumb as a box of rocks. Unfortunately.
I'm gonna turn into a person for this.
And then there was one.
Can I use my passive?
I
Get off of
rolled
my
a.
arm.
I rolled a 19.
Okay. You do see a glyph.
Another one?
Mm-hmm.
The same one?
No, this is a evocation.
Evocation.
I think it's
I don't think
evocation.
we should touch it.
Everybody back up.
Ludin takes.
Yes. Why don't we
Goes
all
around the
move about?
corner.
If we all move about 60 feet away, I can set it off while we are 60 feet away, because I'm imagining evocation is probably some kind of explosion or something.
It does seem that way.
Yeah. If I can distance spell Mage Hand, unless somebody else has something that they want to do.
So here's the
Regardless,
thing.
you're like,
You can't get 60 feet away from it without seeing
Wow.
it. So like here's
Oh, okay,
here's
y'all
5.
can see it, I guess.
Immediately 10 feet away, you can't see it anymore. See? You can't
Can we
get.
at least get half cover or something from staying along the other wall?
Oh, what about this? Can we give you a piggyback and then you can see over the wall?
Is there a ceiling here? Can we see
There
over
is
the wall?
ceiling.
Pick
There
up
is
ferret
ceiling.
Ferrari.
There is a ceiling.
Oh,
This
We
is
just
okay.
fly.
Well, then
I-
I can just save it all from a little distance, and you guys can be farther away. That's fine. Huh?
Well, I was just going to turn into a snake and then bite it, and then it wouldn't hurt my new form, and then just turn back into a person. Or just absorb it all. As long as it's
Ooh.
not more than 90 points, I'll be okay.
All right, you got it, Samson.
I
We
try
all
to.
go down
Muted
the
says
hallway.
from the other side of the hallway.
I turn into a giant snake that looks like the one on Finn's arm.
I'm so
Okay.
worried
And then,
for Snake Samson.
It's such a big
Namson.
head.
Namson. Then I bite it and I try to open it.
Yeah. Make a dex save.
I'm great at these.
How far away are the rest of you?
I'm all the way.
Far enough.
Like,
I'm-
they said
So
like 60
based on this,
They
would
are
you would. I'm guessing you would be like over here. Would that be?
I'm behind a wall.
Would you be?
Fine.
Would you be right about here?
I'd be over there. Yeah, on to
Okay.
the left.
So you
That's
all
right.
are right here. Samson is through this doorway and in here. Okay?
All right, Samson, you got it.
Yeah,
G.
yeah. They said they were 60 feet away.
Actually, no, there is no dex
Right.
save. I apologize. There is no dex save. You bite
Well,
this.
I got a 9.
Okay,
so-
well, you would have failed anyways. You bite this door knocker. And as you do, you watch as the metal begins to soften in your mouth, turning into that of an eel. And behind you, a door, a stone door, just shuts and cuts you off from the rest of the group. And you immediately feel water. See water begin to fill within this chamber.
Turn into a water creature.
I need you to roll
I'm-
initiative, please.
Hold up. I'm a snake, a big one that has a swim speed who can breathe underwater. Is this
You
a
can-
problem? Still?
Snakes can't breathe underwater.
This
There are
snake
water
has a
snakes.
swim speed.
Yeah, the swim. If you got a swimsuit, you can sweat. You can breathe underwater. Like snakes don't have to come up for hours, right? Or
Danny,
Depends on the type of snake.
Danny,
Like
our,
yeah.
our
Danny
zoologist
knows.
expert here.
Snakes are amazing swimmers. Let me see about breathing and how long can snakes because they are amazing swimmers.
if I need to, because after this thing shuts, I'll turn into a giant lightning eel instead, which can breathe underwater via the stab walk.
Okay. Some snakes can hold their breath underwater for 10 minutes or even as long as an hour.
Okay. But you can't breathe underwater, but you can certainly hold your breath for a long time. You all hear a. You don't see anything, but you hear it, and 2 feet of water rises. And it continues to rise as you're in this chamber, Samson.
As I'm in this chamber, does it open or anything? Is there a door?
You are no, there's
Is
no
it
door. You
like-
are just trapped in this chamber now. The door is essentially right here, and it has completely sealed off and is filling up with water now.
Okay. Well, I definitely go ahead and change into the giant eel.
Okay.
So that I can breathe underwater. And then
We're supposed to
I'll-
roll initiative?
I'll assume.
Since
do
you
you want
can
me to roll initiative?
since you can breathe underwater, I don't think it's needed.
Okay.
So you guys all just seem to get
Samson's dead.
Oh, he's
No.
not.
Should we see what
no.
that sound was?
Yeah, let's go.
We head back over to him. I'm assuming it's just a smooth stone wall where the door was, or is there anything on our side?
It's just a wall. Now, Samson, there is There is, you can give me a perception check while you're in there as an eel. But yes, well, you guys all react to that while he gives me that perception check.
There's gotta be a way to open this wall, right?
I mean, you did the same thing. What was the thing that you created that wall that time?
The control earth thing. Well,
Stone shape.
Earth or
Stone shape, yeah.
Stone.
Do
This
you
is
have
a stone.
I do.
20.
Dirty 20?
I like the shape of stone.
Okay, you see, as the metal has kind of melted off the wall into an eel, you do see a small wire of this 2-part trap.
Like a little silver wire?
This looks to be like a mixture of a magical and mechanical trap.
I'm gonna send a message to Samson. While Luden and Finn and I are going, should we cast Stone Shape? What we should do? Hello, Samson. I hope things are going all right in there. We are considering using a relatively high-level spell to get you out, but it depends on how you're doing in this situation. Are you feeling good, bad, as he says he did?
4 feet of water.
Is the water acidic? Is it burning my eel skin? Is there anything? Do I have any reason to be concerned?
No, it's just water.
I'm about to be in a. Then I'll respond to Esprit and be like, you know what? Everything seems fine. It's just a little bit of water. It's just filling up. It'd be bad if I couldn't turn into a fish. There seems to be a string. There's more to it over here, but take your time. Grab the pickaxes. Just knock out the stones, and this water should disperse it. Looks like it came from a tank somewhere, and I don't think it's infinite amount of waters.
Okay, good to know. I'll check in every 30 seconds or so to make sure that you're not dying or anything.
Yeah, you will. Take your time.
Okay.
And I just slap the wall with my eel, backside.
Okay.
See if I can knock it over, but I don't know.
How's he doing in there? Is he dying?
He sounds like he's mostly fine. He's uncovered some sort of trap looking for a tank, but he's a eerie thing right now, so the water is not so much of a problem. Sounds like he's doing okay, honestly, but I'll continue checking in.
So should we wait or should we do something?
He told us to go get the pickaxes, but I imagine that he was being sarcastic because... Can you imagine?
Well, we have this rusty longsword. Yeah, let's go, Luden. Let's try and, beat down the stone wall or something.
Yeah, Finn, you could try and beat down the stone wall.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
You can't do that as a snake on my arm.
I'm not a snake anymore. I had to cast Dispel Magic, remember?
Oh, didn't realize.
You all hear, as this is happening, and you're just kind of fumbling around. Look who it is, just waltzed right into my little abode. What fun, oh, what fun.
I'm gonna shoot you in the head.
Oh no, is this do we recognize the voice? Is it Zevnik?
It is Zevnik.
See, it doesn't even matter whose voice it was. Luden was telling the truth no matter what.
They walked right into his home.
I don't know if ferrets hiss, but this one just did.
1, 2, 3, 5. Where is Aramir? Did you lose him along the way? Did you drive him off? Perhaps you shot him in the head.
Where is Aramir's father? I thought that you were using him as some kind of tool. Do you not have him anymore?
Oh, he's of little use now that the mirrors are completed.
Oh, you mean like this mirror? He holds up the one we got way back when.
Don't show him!
Alright.
Interesting.
You want it? Come get it. Come on.
Oh.
Stop playing these games, man. Puts it back in the bag of holding.
I wouldn't carry that around if I were you.
It's creepy.
Now hurry along. There's many twists and turns for you.
I do have to say, Zevnik, I'm very excited to see you cast a spell for the first time.
Oh, I'm excited to see you cast a spell too.
I don't even get what's going on here, man.
I don't like this. Why
I got
can't we try to
arrows.
have...
I got arrows, Zevnik. I'ma shoot you. I'ma shoot you.
Samson, how's it going in there? We're on a dick measuring contest with a disembodied wizard.
Everything's fine. I'm thinking about biting the string.
Give me sleight of hand check.
You know what? I'm just gonna do it. I bite it.
I need a sleight of hand check for this.
Oh, jeez.
Because I feel like he knows we're here no matter what. How bad could it really be? 12 plus.
Your head just can't fit into that little crevice where this one little string is.
15.
15?
Is total.
Okay.
Yeah, 15 is total.
Okay, with the 15, I thought you said 12. Okay. With the 15, you're
plus.
able to just get in there. You just smush your little nozzle right in there, and you just snap the thread, and the door just kind of, and the water just washes out into the maze, and also onto all of your friends that are standing there, and you're just kind of like flopping on the ground.
I like to imagine that as the door opens and all this water rushes out, I turn back into Samson and I'm just this fun water slide all the way out and just. It's great.
Can we like stone shape our way out of here?
I don't know if that's quite possible.
Were you able to hear all of Zevnik's bullshit from your tank?
I did not, but I'm sure I get the gist. It sounds like it was awful, in general.
I'm gonna shoot him in the head. So.
Also, I'm gonna stand up and try to start positioning all the water off of me. I think the knocker was a dead end. Do not think that was the way we're supposed to go.
Is there anything left from the knocker?
No.
Like that room? Okay, cool.
I thought there would be like a chess piece behind it or something after it melted away. Alas, no.
Let's keep
There's
going.
nothing else in it either.
That's disappointing.
Really?
All right,
is.
so we're going back, following the wall.
Let's go. Light that brazier up for me.
Really uneasy knowing that he's watching us.
All right, why am I looking at skulls right now?
They wink at you.
They wink at me. I'm gonna put the brazier back out. I don't want that.
It's because we're in Paris, Luden.
I don't want that. Let's go put that back out.
Oh, hello.
All right, we've come to a door.
A door. Where's it go? What's it? What's the door?
What's the door look like? Yeah.
Open it.
I mean,
Samson and I
it's just
do our
it's just
door
a
procedure of traps, magic traps.
there are no traps attached to this door. It's just a door.
Nothing is ever just a door. Why would you put just a door in the middle of a maze?
Yeah, there was a knocker over there, and then the knocker melted away, and there was nothing inside. None of this makes sense, Zevnik.
Zevnik, why are you doing this? Why do you have multiple doors in a maze?
Hey, can we?
Eric Prayaria climbs in that vase and looks around.
You find a chess piece.
What?
It's just there?
It's in the vase. You just kind of like, and you find a little pawn.
Yes. She throws it down and wiggles excitedly.
I could just imagine a
Good
tiny
job, Trey.
Hey, good job.
with going inside of a vase and then just out with its two little fingers. The pawn comes out first as it pulls its way back out. Okay.
Because I scurry back down the hallway and just kind of feel up the catacomb kind of wall of skulls and see if there are any pieces stuck in there with the bones.
Make an investigation check.
Okay. That's one.
You reach inside one of the sockets and it's mushy.
That's a 10. I'm rolling a lot of 10s tonight. I'm exactly average.
Oh, that's a sucky roll. I'm sorry. Nope. Unfortunately, you don't really find anything. Continuing on.
There's another door, ain't it?
There's another door.
Yeah.
Are we gonna check for? Oh, I guess we're through. Okay.
I
We
will
didn't
trust
have
me.
the traps.
I will try. I won't let anything happen without any checks happening.
Cool. All right, I'm gonna keep walking.
All right,
Through
so
that
we're following
door.
the right wall.
Yeah.
Sure.
Can we assume that Prearia is climbing into every little vase and box and skull that she sees?
Yeah, we can do. If that's what you would like to do.
Oh yeah, she's just flopping around as
Alright.
ferrets do.
These skulls are pretty common. It looks like.
Is the mood of the little ferret higher than
What is
Prearia?
that? Back up.
Oh yeah, she's
Back
got
up.
so much energy as a ferret. It's like, hell yeah.
That is a rug that doesn't. Why is it in that position? Magic folk. I
Okay,
don't
okay.
like this.
Ah, yes, a rug.
The Twitch hasn't caught up with it. Where's the rug?
A rug.
This is
In
like
the middle of the floor.
It looks very out of place.
Oh no.
It's very
doesn't-
ornamental.
Just aesthetically
It's
bad.
nice.
I can't see it yet, but I
doesn't
believe
even-
you.
It doesn't even match. It looks like it belongs to the Queen of Hearts.
Oh, it's another chess thing.
Could be a bishop.
Guys, I want to.
Samson, are you gonna look at it?
Ever become evil wizards? Can we promise to have a less, traditional evil wizard aesthetic, please?
Like, could we have like a more modern aesthetic? Is that
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely keeping with the carnival theme.
I don't
Guys?
understand why y'all have to theme this up. I would just blow it up. Like they step inside my place.
I'm gonna give
Alright.
Samson advantage on an Arcana check
Yeah,
on
Ken,
this
what's up with this rug?
dangerous rug.
What's up with the rug?
Is it just a rug?
It's just a rug.
I don't believe
Do
it. I look
you-
under the rug.
Roll it up and we
I'm gonna-
put it.
You
in
look
the
Can we look under it? Yeah.
A rug
you look,
now.
okay, you look under the rug. There is a small hole, and like inserted into the hole, there's another chess piece.
Back up, everybody.
We take it.
60
I
feet.
take-
Right
I take it. I take it.
It's just a rug.
I don't
Our
believe you.
rug now.
So we found a pawn and what else?
A knight.
Ooh, what's
We're
that
at
up
2
there?
pieces now, right?
Of 20.
So we have 20 pieces to find? Oh my god.
What's that up there?
This?
Up on the top. Yeah, what's that? Oh.
Where you
never
came
mind. This
from.
is something
Oh,
else.
it's behind this. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
This is where we started?
But, okay,
Yeah.
so we know that
I
is
think
nothing
you
to
have
the
to
right
light all
now
the
because
braziers.
we've seen everything to the right now, right? Because
think we
went
need-
all the way down following the wall. There's nothing left over there.
I want to light all the braziers.
I think so.
Yeah.
Like, not even just some of them.
So-
I want to light
Wait,
them all.
maybe there were vases we also didn't look in, so let's just make sure.
I think we looked in all the bases.
Yeah, okay.
Can we, Lauren, can we say, we finished off the right wing, we take a second to send Freyaria down to check out the bases and pick up anything obvious pawn-wise?
There weren't any other vases down that way.
Beautiful. And then I think our next step is to go, there's a forward path, right?
So
Into
there's
the right wall
there's
there.
one over here. There's one over
Right
here.
wall.
There's
Right wall into darkness.
one. Oh, actually, this is a dead end.
Oh,
There's
there's a
one.
vase. There's a vase.
There's a
There's a
vase.
trash can right there.
Get
I
in the
wanna light
back,
this.
Freyaria.
Inside.
You go in.
Open that urn.
You. There's nothing but ash in this urn.
Call
Oh
it.
no, an urn.
It's a phylactery. Someone break it.
Oh, was this someone important to Zambini?
You should
You
ask.
don't know.
Could-
Probably not, because he probably did that to them.
Should we break it?
Why?
I was gonna say, I pray refrains from further desecrating this poor soul.
All right. I'm going to light all of the braziers. That's what I would do.
As we go.
Why? Why as we go? I said the
Because that's
light.
the only thing helping
All right.
us track where we've already been.
Which
'Cause
way?
If it's dark,
way?
it means we haven't been there yet.
Or this way?
So forward or left, guys?
Left.
Forward.
Right.
Forward.
We're
Forward.
sticking to the right-hand wall. because that's the only way we can keep track of
So that
exactly
way.
where we
All right.
Yeah, this way. Yeah. Because if we're on the right hand wall and we get all if we look at darkness, then we haven't been there yet. So we just keep following.
Alright, so now we have a door that's made of iron.
Mm-hmm.
Does it have a keyhole?
There is no keyhole.
Alright, I would like to do an investigation. Actually, magic users. Esprit, I need your special eyes. Before I touch anything.
Make an investigation check for me. Bam.
I'd like to run ahead and help.
Yes.
Oh, all of
I
us?
would like, are we all rolling individually, or can we assist people?
25.
Okay.
I'll assist Prey if Finn wants to assist Sam.
Yeah, I'm gonna need assistance on that. Wait,
help
does
Prey.
assistance mean I get
Get
I
advantage,
get
you get
advantage? Okay,
advantage.
sweet. All right, that's wait. For investigation. It's gonna be a 12. Because I'm still a rat.
I got a 25.
You, Ludin, as you're looking around, you see a brick that looks a little bit out of place, and you wedge the brick out, and there is a small lever within it.
Alright. Who would like to be Kronk in this situation?
Why don't we mage hand this one so that no one is in the room alone?
Good idea.
Alright, so is this a door that we can all maintain a certain distance from while still seeing it?
Yeah. You can get pretty far.
Okay.
Pull the lever,
We're gonna get
Kronk!
as far as we can while still seeing it, and then ka-chunk with a beautifully manicured lotioned mage hand.
Looks like you can get about, yeah, 60. It's about 70. Yeah, you can get a good distance away. You touch it and you
I
pull
only
the.
get 60.
You pull the lever. Sorry.
Sorry, I have to use a sorcery point to be 60 feet away, so I'm
Okay.
taking that off.
With your sorcery point, yes, you're able to pull that lever down. There is and just flames and acid, a mixture of green and red, just seep up and from the floor, and the door begins to kind of like disintegrate against that acid, and you avoid that said trap.
Well, that's good that we were all the way back here.
Who does
Is there
this?
anything in the room, like any pieces?
Light that brazier for me.
But that one's on the left wall. Do you want me to light it still?
Yeah.
Deanna says no.
Ludin, I don't think you understand the concept of the braziers yet.
I'm
How
going to
about-
light the brazier on
Okay.
the left wall.
Why? Why? What is that going to accomplish?
There's a giant door that has been burned down, and I want to see through this hallway. That is what it's accomplishing.
Sure.
You all see an hourglass on the floor. And the
No.
sand is just trickling through.
Do we want to just turn it on its side so at the very least you can't keep time?
Just start messing with his stuff at this point.
Do we have the idea that
let's-
they would do it?
Let's make him burn his cookies. Someone knock it over. Someone push it over.
Tiny
We just
Fair
can't-
Prairie goes and kicks it over.
Do we? Did any
Prairie
sense
goes
like a
and kicks it
magical
over?
hourglass, or does it just feel like a threat?
Yes.
Do what?
She does like her little ferret parkour off of it.
She goes and she ferret parkours off of it. Praeria, as you touch this hourglass, your hair begins to gray.
It's already
And you
It's already gray.
You age 15 years.
As a rat?
No.
Oh, cool.
If it was a rat, you're just dead immediately.
Does she turn into a wooden rat?
Oh my gosh. Does
Oh,
that mean
no.
if we turn it the other way, you become a baby and then disappear? And
We'll say, because I don't want I don't want Prayer to be instant dead. Well, but we will say that it has very visually expedited your condition. The wood is kind of curling up around, like if you're in your human form, the wood is curling up around your face. You are a very stiff ferret. You're not, noodly like you would be. It is curling up around your elbows, your arms, your legs. There's very little skin left, and it has accelerated your condition.
Cool.
Oh, he's gonna get shot in the face.
that is the most terrifying thing I've seen in this dungeon thus far. So
you all see as Prayaria just kind of like spasms a little bit, and her joints begin to lock up as she just parkours off of this hourglass.
How about we don't touch anything? I'm going to use Produce Flame to turn off Luke's torch that is going to get us lost. We are going to stick to the right wall. We're not going to touch anything. And we're going to make it through, okay?
You are not the boss, okay? On this one, I think that the successful thing would be to turn on the brazier.
Do you want to use the left wall instead of the right wall now?
No, I want to turn on all the braziers so that we can just see if that does anything.
The very first thing that was said when we entered into this place was, use the lights to help you find where you're going.
Exactly.
all right,
I can see that you're not understanding, and that's okay. We'll just do what you want to do.
well, then maybe we'll know that the left brazier by the hourglass is lit, and it's an exception, everyone. So let's just continue on.
Is there a thing inside of this? There's a vase that we just passed.
Looking inside this vase, there is not.
Okay.
Moving on.
Is there a vase?
Those are skulls.
Oh my god.
And we are at a door.
Okay. Let's check the doors with any
This
magical abilities.
This door's fine. I will let you know, I promise you.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
just so we can keep moving.
Okay.
Hey, real quick. I'm gonna go. Prayaria is like turned into wood, right?
She can move. She's just very visibly more woody.
I'm gonna go over and like check on her, make sure she's okay.
Yeah, everyone's just like nobody responded to Prayaria.
Like,
well, she's still a ferret.
I'm gonna I go over and pick ferret Prayaria up. What's happening? Like, what does this look like, Lauren? Like, what or Raina?
Oh yeah,
does she have her normal intelligence, or is she just like? Is she just like ferret brained?
I always forget if you have the. I think you have the intelligence of ferret, if I'm not mistaken. What is this? Is this a polymorph?
It's animal shapes, but to be fair, I'm a regular person.
Okay.
I'm picking up Prayaria. Like, what is happening?
Yeah, what does she look like right now, or what's happening with her right now?
I guess she's just like wheeling around, like feeling her new woody bits.
And so, like, it's clear and obvious that touching this timer is age Prayaria, and she's got like she's got like wooden joints and things like that. Is that what she's turned into like part? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, well then I'm gonna turn Prayaria into like a regular person real quick, just like to see what the larger effect of this has had, like what's happening now.
You all see Praeria. The wood has come up her neck and is just kind of like seeping into her skin around her face. It almost looks like she's wearing like some sort of garment that comes up to her chin. And any other skin that you could see around her arms or her legs is very, very wooden.
Okay, is this hourglass still like on its side?
Yes.
Is it? Okay.
I mean, she parkoured it.
Ludin takes out his bow plus 1 arrows and fires into the glass.
Okay.
Wait.
Does it shatter?
You shoot the hourglass. It immediately... How far away are you? You would have to be... You're about
on
50...
the other side of wherever we're...
You're about... The only way you could shoot it would be from... The furthest you could be is right here, which would be like... It looks like 50 feet away, roughly. It shatters, and the sand begins to age the rocks around it and the floor, and it just weathers away a little bit, very smooth-like.
And Praeria stays what she looks like?
Mm-hmm.
I'm having camera troubles over here.
Pray, was the wood that far up before? I don't remember it being.
No. Oh, it was not.
I don't. That's a lot really fast. Do you want me? I think I can reverse it. You want me to do that real quick? You look like you can barely move.
How? Sure, if you can.
Yeah, and Samson's gonna take. I'm gonna take my hand. I'm gonna put it directly on Praeria's chest, and there's just gonna be the patent pending Samson kind of like orange energy just starts emanating from him into Praeria, and I'm gonna cast Greater Restoration to remove that age effect from her, and just get rid of it completely.
That would counteract the age effect, but that she still has the curse, obviously, but that would counteract the aging.
Yeah, so the way I'm imagining is orange energy kind of like goes into Praeria, into where all of these wooden pieces and bone and pieces of her are starting to stiffen up, and as they do and all that, it just seeps into them and kind of relaxes them like a ice hot pack thing, and just kind of like massages it all back into piece, and then pulls that wood from her, and it goes into Samson's arm, and Samson doesn't age, so no change. And I just restore that age effect.
All right.
Look, you look better. Like, that looks great now. Yeah, no problem. Wow.
That's a lot better. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. At least we know. At least we know you got a little bit of time. Yeah.
Yeah. I got carried away as a ferret. You have so much energy.
I'm gonna turn into a ferret now. And I get back. I try to copy Praeria's ferret, and now I jump into Boon's hood for the next part.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't touch the sand.
Are we ready to move on?
Hey.
Okay.
You ready? Come to another set of double doors that look much nicer, gilded in bright golden metal. That is not enchanted.
Well, these doors look nice, at least.
You come to
and they're not enchanted.
You come to doors on both the left and the right now. Continuing right.
Here.
Dead end.
Keep to the right wall, turn around.
It sucks at interior design.
Continues onward.
Alright.
Oh, is that a vase?
That is a
Have
vase.
we been in there?
Oh.
Another vase.
What's this orb thing on the side there?
You see what looks to be some sort of crystal ball, and for a moment you see Zevnik's face appear within it, and he just kind of looks at you all and smiles a very toothy grin as he sees you all. And he says,
5 blind mice. 5 blind mice. See how they run. See how they run.
Oh my god. Ludin puts the cover that like you get in your pack, and he just throws it over the balls so they don't have to stare at this dude anymore.
there is a chess piece in this vase.
In the vase?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of chess piece?
It is a rook.
There are so many chess pieces.
Look, a rook.
Look.
All right, continuing down the right side of the wall comes to a dead end, but we're gonna light this torch. And then we come to another set of doors.
Is there
Is
a way
that
to
a-
replicate these pieces?
Yeah, is this just a dead end?
There is another door here through a curtain, but we're gonna continue on.
Do you know your ability to manifest small objects?
Oh, certainly can, yeah.
Do you think you could just make some chess pieces?
They may be enchanted though, right? I think we
think
should at
so.
least have one piece of each.
Most likely, yeah. But just bringing up as an option.
I'll try. Yeah, I'll make a copy of the piece we just found. We just found a rook. I'll try to make another. Because
Go ahead.
As a stargazer, I can make small objects.
I'll allow you to make one, but you're not sure which piece that you need.
Maybe we should wait on that then.
I can make lots of pieces. I think I can make like all the pieces.
Well, let's see if we can find one of each piece first so we know exactly what they look like.
I can make 10 pieces.
I think
1 minute.
this is a great place for us to take our break as we've approached this, as you guys are kind of talking out what you want to do. I think this is a great place for us to take our break. So we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back as we continue diving into this very, very deadly and unforgiving dungeon. So we'll see you all in a little bit.
Lamentium, Floortide. These Zodiac-inspired powers and more await you in Stargazer's Guide to Aurora. Available on DriveThru RPG. Destiny is calling, adventurer. Look unto the heavens. Your story is in the stars.
Well, hello there. Of course you came to the grand dwarven city of Digbrand to see me. Ma belle Pebblegrit, tale extraordinaire to kings, queens, heroes, and legends. Have you gazed upon my latest masterpieces? Yes, this one for you. Don't you see how it calls to you, speaks your name? You are gorgeous, darling. The colors, the line work, the gods weep in the presence of your beauty. No one has looked more stunning in a pebble grit design. Please, I cannot bear to gaze upon your perfection for too long. You can find this mesmerizing merch at inkinliar.com. Go and unleash your fabulosity today and help support Ink and Liar. Do stop by my shop again. You simply must tell me about all that adventuring thing. Well, ta-ta, darling.
pocket to the table in seconds. Never forget your 1020 at home. Only at mitheраlarmory.com.
Extra, extra, read all about it!
What's that you've got there, mister?
Why, this right here is 9 Realms Gaming.
9 Realms Gaming?
That's right, top-notch gaming accessories made from some of the finest woods this side of the city has to offer. We got your dice vaults, we got your dice towers, dice trays, hero vaults, you name it.
Oh my!
Careful now, don't swoon into traffic. You can mosey on down to their website now. Use exclusive partner code LYRE10 to get 10% off your purchase.
What was that code again?
That's LYRE10. LYRE10 at 9realmsgaming.com. Hurry, they're selling like hotcakes.
Oh, I accidentally clicked the button. We're back.
What's up, everybody?
Hi. I accidentally clicked the button.
Hi.
I'm sorry. Hold on.
We're professional.
Yay!
Does the stream song lag for me only, or is it everybody? Because it sounds so creepy when it does.
It really is super creepy. It's creepy for me too.
Oh no. Are we still back?
We are. Christian. We'll be right back, guys. We will be right back. All right, let me move
Christian's
some.
Dead. Christian died. Just in those last 20 seconds, he got hit by 3 cars. I will say, just in case I don't know how much people heard last time, Christian was hit by 3 cars today as a stunt performer, and he's very tired.
Yes,
it was very purposeful getting hit by a car.
Yeah.
So
yeah, Christian had to. Yeah, Christian had to leave us. He's just way too tired. Came in here, but he'll be back, and we'll just. But he's gonna sleep. They're just so tired.
Yeah, we want him to. We want him
to.
Yeah. We want him to get some rest. So.
We want him to live. Honestly.
Yeah, we knew. I think we did we talk about at the beginning that he was gonna leave halfway through, or no? Or
no,
he was
we
gonna
didn't.
Be late or something, right?
We didn't know if Luden was even going to be here today because he was so tired. But he valiantly showed up for the first time.
Our good buddy Christian was powering through, but just needed to get to.
I'm muted. He is so dedicated to Fate's End that he showed up.
All right, jumping back in. Are we gonna say something?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. Jumping back in. You all are moving through this maze. You've endured some pretty deadly and unforgiving traps, and now you've made it to another door.
Samson is gonna be all in a huff as we're coming up to this next door. After just expending a great restoration to unwoodify Prearia from this aging stuff, and he's gonna go up to Luden and everybody and be like, "Hey, we're not finding any chess pieces this way. There's no exit that direction either. We're better than this. Why we don't need to just be walking around aimlessly. So surely there's something we can do to find these pieces or to get out of here that isn't just walking around lighting torches. Look at what happened to Prearia just now. It's not safe."
I'm holding a little bundle of ferret in my arms. And they're little scritches.
What do you suggest we do?
I don't know. Literally anything. I was thinking we gotta.
Good idea.
Yeah, something else that isn't just. Maybe there's a faster way. Maybe we should stop looking in stuff and touching things and just walk around the wall, find this exit, or maybe we can look for these
Stop
keys.
interacting with things and just see if we find a big door.
Is there a way we can track things, like a locate object spell, maybe?
Luden did that, but it was his only one per day, and we didn't find it.
Oh.
I can do locate objects as well.
But if Ludin didn't find it, why would you?
Well, he was looking for the fragment of Vera, not for the chess pieces.
Okay.
Because the maze was significantly bigger than we thought it would be.
Yeah, I could start hunting down these chess pieces. Like, we could all do that. Like, I would know if we came within, let's see, I can sense the direction as long as it's within 1,000 feet of me. So as long as we're within 1,000 feet of one of them, it should ping up for us. We just got to put the ones we have in the bag of holding, and then yeah, we'll find the rest. I could try that. Might take a while. I don't know how long.
That sounds smarter to me.
I mean, it will work kind of like a GPS, right? It will just move us along quicker to where we actually need to go.
Yeah, because eventually it'll get to a point where, like, we'll walk past something and it'll kind of like move around with it, and we can kind of like localize it. And
Great.
Yeah, we could try that.
But we don't touch any knockers unless we're getting very strong readings from them.
Don't touch the knockers.
Yeah, exactly. See, this time it wasn't me, it was Lauren. I take no responsibility.
All right.
We look at knockers, we don't touch knockers. That's it.
So, for the sake,
It's also in one of my novels.
For the sake of for our audience and just wandering around to find each of these 20 pieces, because that's gonna be awful having. But that is very clever. That being said, I feel like this is a group challenge. I'm gonna need spell slots.
Well, I can. So I'm casting Locate Object. It's a second level spell, and it lasts for. Every time I cast it, it lasts for 10 minutes. So I could cast it a bunch of times.
How many times are you gonna cast it?
Wait, you think a cool 20 minutes? 1 minute per each? Or maybe just like...
Can we find a chess piece every 1 minute? Maybe we find a chess piece every 5 minutes?
Is this a cantrip or...
chess pieces. It's a second level spell.
It's a second level spell.
We
will not be able to be
If we do one every 4 minutes, we get 5 per casting, and if there's 20 total and we've already found 5, then that's 3 castings of a second level spell slot from Samson.
Okay, as long as it equals up, I'm good with it.
Does that sound reasonable to everybody? 1 every 4 minutes? That's very spaced out.
Yeah, do you want me to cast it too, Samson, so at least I can spend 1 too?
Yeah, how about... Well, I mean, we could start looking. I could cast the first one, you cast the next one, and then we'll just start looking, see how well we do. Right?
Yeah,
and
that sounds good.
And then I'll take the first one, you can do the next one, and we'll go from there. And so if we're aiming for a tack time of every 4 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
We're aiming for to do it within 3, but we might need to do it in 4.
So you're casting
our powers
combined. Give me, with your powers combined, give me a group investigation check, please, to see if you find how many you find in additional to the Samsons.
All right, so for
15.
Ooh, 16.
I got a natural 1 for a 10.
Wait. Did I take the spell? Did I take it?
Wow.
Did I take the spell? No, I didn't.
I'll roll for Ludin. Ludin rolled a natural 15 plus a million, I'm sure. We'll just call it plus 10, say 25.
We'll say you found 3 in addition to how much you find with Samson's.
Yeah, good job, guys. We're such good finders.
So, how many do we have now? We are great finders.
Oh, hold
So,
on. Let me
not a good
that out.
counter.
We get 1 every... Are you going with the spell slot? We get 1 every 4 minutes. So we would have 5. And so if we found 3 more with our rolls, we would be at 8. Plus the 4 that we had already. So we would be at 12 total with just 1 casting of the spell.
Cat was in.
Does that I'll say it again for Lauren. Okay.
Sorry.
So is this correct, Lauren? We already had 4 from before. And with the spell, we get 1 every 4 minutes. Is that what we're going with? So for 1 cast, we get 5. And then we got 3 additional. So we're at 5, 8, and then the 4 we already have, we're at 12.
That's how much. So you're at 12?
Yes, we have 12 right now.
Okay.
If we cast 1 more time, we have 17. If we can do the same thing again and get 3 extra, we can get away with just 1 spell slot from each of you guys.
Now it's assuming that none of these were trapped when we got there, right? We didn't have to deal with anything.
Yeah, you would have had to deal with at least 1 trap. Give me... Who's reaching down into these vases?
Not Prayaria.
Wait, our ferret has been doing a great job. Our ferret's been doing a great job at it.
Our ferret is 15 years older, or at least she was.
She was.
I'm gonna hold out the ferret Prayaria and give her a very serious look, and she gets to decide if she wants to keep crawling into holes or not.
Can we reach in with your cool hand?
Ferret's gonna ferret.
Can we mage hand?
Yeah, do you have mage hand too, Pray? Or
I should.
Is Esperis's mage hand like manicured?
Yeah, I've got a mage hand.
Yeah.
You have,
I feel like Prayaria's mage hand is like, you know, when you're looking at a patio and little raccoon hands come up underneath.
Yes, just little squishies.
Yeah.
Do you have to see where your mage hand can go, right?
It just says within range. It has to be within 30 feet of you. You don't have to see it.
Okay. Are you gonna subtle spell?
I'm not casting it. This is Prayaria.
I don't got subtle spell. I'm just fully mage hand.
Okay. You do reach your mage hand down into the pot. And the moment that your mage hand touches it, it does trigger a trap. Unfortunately, a magical effect begins to take effect. You see there's kind of like a fizzing outside of the pot, as if the pot is holding something more. And as it begins to fizz and crackle and snap, the pot just explodes, and the shards of, like, these flaming shards, which essentially are magic missiles, get shot at you. That, and you take...
Cool.
You take... 70 force damage.
Dodge.
Holy.
7D what? 7D1 or 72?
70. There's no 7 dice. You may uncanny dodge.
You 35.
These shards of this pottery just come crashing into you, exploding on impact. The other fragments kind of hit the walls, kind of bouncing off the side of the concrete and the stone. And as the dust begins to settle, boom, boom, boom.
I dare say, Finlay, I must commend commend you on your pig-raising abilities. Affection and kindness stem from parenthood and trickle down into the meat like salt and pepper. One of the most delectable piglets I've had the pleasure of enjoying. I'll have to make another visit soon. Perhaps we'll sizzle up your friend who keeps sticking their hands in pots and jars.
Fuck you, you nasty old man! We're gonna blow you up just like that fucking pot! We need to find him, guys!
About 10 minutes ago in game, Finn was like, I don't know if we should be rude to this guy. They talk about like fucking pigs all.
That's it!
Finn marches sternly.
Yeah.
Damn. All right.
I think we should give his soul to... Yeah, I think that's what we should do. Just starts talking. He's gonna have real fun with you.
Finn, I imagine, I don't think Finn has ever been this angry before. And when Finn gets very, red and blushes, like, cherry blossoms a bit, is there anything that happens when Finn gets really angry?
When he gets really angry? Oh my god.
I think this is the angriest he's ever been. I don't think he's ever been... I don't even think he's been angry before.
You came
Even
after
with
the
Vera,
pig.
he was like,
Lauren.
fuck you!
You came after the pig.
I think
cactus.
Yeah, I was gonna say, instead of like the cherry blossoms, the vines that normally come out of them start to grow, and they have like little thorns on them, and they just start like growing out of his hair, and he's just like ripping them out and throwing them against the wall as he walks. And in true Finn fashion, he's stomping while he does it. He's very angry.
Going a little temper tantrum.
Yeah, that's right. And his eyes glow even brighter green from his little circlet.
How many left do you guys have?
We
8.
have, if we're now at 12, we have 8 left. If we have one more casting, we automatically get 5 more. We can roll to see how many more we get, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Finn, I know things are tough.
What?
You're very distracted right now, but your turn to locate object.
Oh yeah, right. Okay. He's gonna throw down his magic and whip it out and just throw it out, and hopefully
whip out his magic.
That's right.
Okay.
And it's an aggressive magic spell casting. Okay, is this investigation? Okay,
yes, investigation. Give me a group investigation check, please.
I got a total of a 14.
Yes, girlfriend powers. I whip it out. That's right.
You done got off Finn's last good nerve. Exactly. I feel like GF Powers is really reading what Finn's deal is right now.
11 for me. Everyone else got pretty good ones.
Oh wait, are you rolling?
Yeah, we're rolling.
Okay, missed it. Okay. 5. Prey's still picking shrapnel out of her arms and stuff, so
5, 11, 12. I don't know what Samson got. I can roll for Luden though. Luden got a 4, so a 14 if we're going by our previous plus 10. So we got a 14, another 14, a 10, and a 5, and then whatever Samson got.
Daniel is. Can somebody roll for Daniel since he is?
Did he not roll a 15? Was that his last roll?
I think that was his last. Yeah, that was his last roll because I rolled this. I rolled the damage for Praeria after that.
Okay. Should I roll, guys? Or...
And then I think he has a +3 plus his proficiency, so it would be +8 to whatever he rolls.
Okay, so plus 14 plus 8.
In addition to the amount that you find with your spell, you find 3 more.
We're done then. That means we're done. Because we would have found 17 and then +3, that brings us to all 20.
You find all 20. I'm gonna move us back to the chessboard. Moving us back. There's our nice. I'm gonna move us back to the chessboard.
You're so fast. How did you know where it was? Okay. Follow the lights. All right.
Do you place you place all the pieces on the board?
Yeah, I take them. I've seen dragon chess before. I know how games work. Let's take all the pieces and let's put them on the board the way they're supposed to be. Like all the pawns in front, queen on her color, all those things.
You place all the pieces down when they're supposed to be. And as you do, the automaton just kind of like reaches out a hand, as if to shake your hand.
Does it look like it wants to finger me?
No.
I love how casually.
I know, he said that so just. Damn.
It's a valid question.
Very seriously.
It was
Look, he tried to finger us before. Okay, we're gonna try.
It's very non-consensual.
Yeah. I don't really know what's funny. These are just things that are. This is the easiest way to communicate. Okay. They want to finger us. Does this one want to? Like.
It looks like it's lined up like a normal chess game, right? And was there any kind of writing or other? Does the mannequin have 3 faces that give different riddles or something? Or does it just look like play the game?
It looks like play the game.
So, my mother did sign me up for chess club when I was very young, but I don't entirely remember how to play, so I feel like this might be a Samson kind of gig.
These would be intelligence rolls, just to let everyone know.
Sounds like it might be Samson kind of gig.
I think Samson's like the smartest of all of us, so.
Yes, by far I'm the smartest of all.
Okay, you don't have to like rub it in.
See, that Finn I gave you a compliment and you spun it into insults towards everyone else.
I'm just being my best self. Yeah, I could. Could I shake its hand or something? I don't know.
Yeah, you can shake its hand. Do you shake its hand?
Yeah, it's trying to shake my hand. I try to shake its hand to make a binding magical contract with an enemy.
You shake its hand, and as you do, it can't sit, but it almost like kind of lowers itself as if it is sitting. You see as a stone bench or a stone stool just kind of rises up from the other end of the table for you to sit if you so choose.
I choose to sit, and I cast guidance on myself, and I keep casting guidance on myself.
That's not a stackable thing, right?
No. Unless you had something.
With my
Let's see.
experience from Dragon Chess Camp, can I give him advantage on his checks if we're all just standing there helping him?
Sure. This is okay. So how this is gonna work? This is going to be a series of 5 rolls. Okay? As you play your way through this game with this automaton. Because it is intelligence-based and we're not really playing chess, we are going to make each roll based on the difficulty of a riddle I will present to you. So if you roll well, the riddle is going to be easier. If you don't, the riddle's going to be harder. So in the same way, when you play chess, it requires a lot of intellect and strategy. So does, this is how we're going to translate this across into our D&D game this evening. Does that sound good?
Let's do it.
All right. Give me a roll.
I'm being assisted by Chess Club Esperise. I have guidance.
Chessberries.
I'm laying my chin on
Chess
Samson's shoulder to give him support.
Emotional support.
Chessberries really got to me right now.
Chessberries is so good. Okay. That's a 12.
Feel free to play along too, chat. All right.
5. So you said intelligence checks, right?
These are straight intelligence. So give me the first roll.
All right. The first roll is going to be a 16.
Okay.
I'd like to say the vibe I'm getting from this entire dungeon is I feel like we're in a Saw movie. That is all. Please carry on.
Okay.
I've never seen a Saw movie, so when I finally do see them, I'm gonna say this is just like Zavnik's Dungeon.
It's
really
appropriate for spooky season. And also, hi, Super Dylan!
I just saw hi, Super Dylan! Welcome! We're about to do some riddles.
Hello.
Welcome.
We
Shout
love
out.
Riddle time. Riddle time.
We're doing chess riddles.
Chess. Yes, we're translating a chess game
Riddles.
into riddles. So our audience doesn't have to sit through an entire chess game. All right. So, Samson,
I can't play that shit.
you have to get you have to get the majority of 5. So you have to get at least 3 correct in order to win this chess game. You can only answer the riddle once.
Ooh,
Can we talk
guess.
as a group?
Yeah, can we
do our answer?
Can we discuss it?
Yeah, you guys can discuss it. You guys can certainly discuss it, because then that wouldn't be fun for you guys, and you guys should be involved in the game as well. So yes, you may discuss it.
All right, let's do it.
Samson has to say the answer though. He has to give the answer.
Great. I'm going English opening with a 16.
Oh my god. First riddle. I'm difficult for you to hear. Say my name, and I disappear.
Silence?
Was my first thought.
Wait. Difficult for
you to hear silence.
Hard to hear silence, and then you say something, you break it.
But I'm difficult for you to hear. You can hear silence.
No? How can you hear silence? I mean, yeah, I guess you could, but is it really something you're hearing, or is it the lack of noise?
The buzz in your ears.
I'm difficult for you to hear.
I mean,
say
I
my
think-
name, I disappear. It is silence, so I think it is.
I think because silence is like darkness, right? Like there is no such thing as dark. It's just the absence of light. So the absence of sound is hard to hear. And also, like there can be things you just can't hear them. Just quiet. Call that silence. We're gonna go with silence for 100, Lauren.
It's us.
Silence.
Silence.
So, we're gonna go with the silence.
We
Silence.
are the silence.
Except we're not difficult to hear.
You move your pieces across the board, playing against this automaton, and you have 1 correct answer.
Oh, he knew our name.
Give me an intelligence roll again.
It feels like he feels like he knew.
We'll make sure he never forgets it.
Yeah, fuck him.
Fuck this robot.
That was the cutest threat. I'll never forget it.
On this guidance, I rolled a 4 twice in a row. Okay, that's 18 plus 4, so 22.
Okay.
For the next one.
So you rolled very well. So let me find
the easy one.
What? Black and white and red all over.
a lobster reading a newspaper.
A bloody zebra.
A zebra with the sunburn is the one that I had always heard.
My dad would say, "What's big red and eats rocks?" A big red rock eater.
Hopefully that's one of them.
Okay. Are you ready?
Ray Riddle. Yeah.
Sometimes I am yellow, but start my days in white. My allies often are aligned, although we tend to bite.
Teeth?
Sometimes I am yellow, but start my day in white. Did you say teeth?
I think. Is that what you said right there? Because I think it might be teeth.
Can you read it again?
It might be teeth.
Sometimes I am yellow, but start my days in white. My allies often are aligned, although we tend to bite.
Gotta be.
Yeah.
I think Raina nailed it.
Yeah.
Peepsies.
Nailed it. No problem. Look at this automaton who does not have teeth. I mock it by teeth.
You bring out the whole Chip Skylark. My shiny teeth and me. Shiny teeth.
Is that your answer?
That's our answer.
You continue to move your pieces across the board. And you have
He blunders the queen.
2 correct answers.
The blunder of this machine. We are killing it right now. I'm so proud of us. We can get all of them.
Give me another intelligence roll, please.
Natural 20 plus 4.
Natural 20? Goddamn!
Give us the easiest. Give us the rock eater one.
That's a 28.
Man,
I
didn't get to use any of my hard ones.
We'll get the hard ones in the after show.
All right. Here's an easy. Here's the easiest. I think it's the easiest one. I can touch Earth and also the sky, but if I touch you, you'll probably die.
Oh, probably like the sun, right?
That makes sense to me.
Wait, does the Earth does the sun touch the Earth? I guess like visually it does,
Sunlight.
right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Light touches the sun.
But sunlight, it's not sunlight, it's the sun. Because if sunlight touches you, you don't die.
Depends who you are. But yeah.
True, but I don't.
Wait, what?
I don't think that this riddle was written by a vampire, I guess is what I'm saying. I think sun makes a lot of sense, it's very poetic.
But the moon, if it crashes into you, you could also die too.
But I feel like, I personally have never been to the moon, but I believe that you could touch it, and it would probably be okay. Whereas if you touch the sun...
You know the sun's actually just a big star? That's what I heard.
Where did you hear that?
In one of my books. It might just be a myth.
No doubt from heretics who believe that the Earth is round.
I don't know if erotic authors are the best source of astronomical knowledge. I would really stick what they say, the collegium, which is, of course, the sun rotates around us, as does the rest of the universe.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't touch the Earth?
Finiflop's a flat earther.
Imagine it like
it makes more sense.
It's like a very large ping pong table, and the sun is like a ping pong ball, and you just are constantly dodging. Okay.
What answer are we giving?
What was the riddle? Wait, something. It touches us, we die.
If it touches the Earth and the sky, and if it touches you, you die.
I think it's the
sun.
I want to support its feeling like yes. I think we should say the sun.
If it's me, you have to like say, "Great job, Phil." I got the easiest riddle.
Now I really want it to be wrong.
I hope it's wrong too. We go with the sun.
You move your pieces across the board. The automaton takes your queen.
It's all right.
The answer is lightning.
What?
The answer is lightning.
But the sun touches the Earth.
Okay.
Finn, I don't think it was the sun.
Oh.
I got my queen. Oh no.
Oh man. I thought I really had that one.
Hey, you did your best.
It was supposed to be the easiest
No one should have expected. No one should have expected more of you.
I thought it was easy. I'm sorry. I thought
Don't say that. I am triggered.
Standing there and echoing through his head, he hears his now ex-girlfriend say, "It was wrong of me to expect more of you."
Oh my god, he's traumatized.
And then he hears Quinn's voice say, "This loser doesn't understand how to do basic riddles."
I'm just gonna not talk anymore.
No, Finn, it was good answer. It was good answer.
Give me another
Now we're gonna get a
intelligence
hard
roll.
It was a good answer, but it was the wrong one as well. 21 plus 3, 24.
Okay.
That's so funny.
That's Finn's contribution to this episode. The wrong riddle.
That was so funny because you're all like, it's gonna be so funny if it's wrong. And it's wrong. All right. That was a pretty good roll.
We've proven that doesn't matter.
I mean, apparently none of that matters. All right. I aim to flatten out the round and reveal the nature of the ground. Should you lose your way, or worse, it's likely that you lost me first.
Shut up, Finn! But I think the other option is a compass.
I think it's a compass too.
I'm pretty sure it's a map.
Oh, because the maps are flat.
Is it not
Not the round.
This doesn't make sense if you're a flat earther.
Can I hear it one more time?
It's really confusing, honestly.
But if you believe it is a ping pong ball, then if you make something round flat. What was the riddle one more time?
I aim to flatten out the round and reveal the nature of the ground. Should you lose your way, or worse, it's likely that you lost me first.
I think it could be a compass or a map. I feel like a map is the simpler answer to it.
Yeah, it's probably a map.
What do you think, Brad?
I also like the map.
I think compass is good too, but I think map is the right answer. For very scientific reasons.
Can I do an insight check on the DM? There was a slight twitch in her smile when we said, "I think not the compass. I think we'll go with the map." And then she went,
No, I was reading the comments.
What was the comment?
I went very deeply into what's happening on your face.
I was reading because GF Powers was like, easiest riddle. And that made me laugh. And then they said, go read some more books, Danny. And I was laughing at that. Yeah. I was internally laughing over here.
Danny, not even Finn.
This is Danny. Yeah. All right, Tom, we're gonna go map for 500 in the win.
You move your pieces across the board. It's difficult because you lost your strongest piece, your queen. But you see an opening, and you slide your rook. What do you say?
A checkmate. I don't know.
The automaton goes limp. You have won the game.
Did we kill it?
It had a command word.
hope
We could have
so.
just said checkmate the whole time. It just ended.
The
We didn't do
ground-
anything with the pieces.
The ground begins to crack and glow, and a flash of light, you are all instantly teleported. Let me teleport you
Great.
all. Let me teleport you all. Everyone look at this maze, by the way. Can we just look at this maze for a moment?
Wait. Can we do the last riddle?
You want to do the
Before we
last
go.
riddle? You guys craving riddles
do the
here?
last riddle?
We can do the last riddle.
Yes.
Before.
Oh my
Wait,
god, this maze.
Jesus.
Here's the
I
door.
don't, how were we supposed to do the maze quickly? You've met us before. We've
You
never done
know-
anything quickly.
I don't know what I was thinking.
It's why you love us. We don't blow through the things that you give us. We're very meticulous and we appreciate it every step of the way.
I'm gonna give you the
separate as often as possible.
I'm gonna give you guys what I think is the hardest riddle in this book. If you get it right, I will give you a magic item.
I think you should just put them make half health if we get it right, honestly.
Okay, guys, we really have to think hard on this one. And don't listen to me when I say it.
Yeah, everyone think hard. Everyone think hard, except for Finn. We don't want him to break.
Finn might have the lowest intelligence score, but Danny is the smartest person I know. So we're gonna listen to Danny.
I think this is the hardest one.
Danny's not here. It's Finn. Sorry.
Esprits, who the fuck is Danny? What are you? This is not the time for that kind of. No, it's fine. All right, what's the hardest one? The hardest one.
Wait. Is the internet off or is it the stream? Somebody said, "Is it my internet or is it the stream?"
I got green. I got the green light on
It
my end.
says that there was a lag and we're mostly back.
Okay, we're mostly back.
How are things going, guys?
I think the screen
Straight
just
up
looks
says
weird.
LOL.
Are we ready? If you guys get this right, I will give you a magic item. Possibly of your choosing, depending on what it is. It can't be game breaking. But I will it can't be game breaking, okay?
I just want my movable rod back.
That's what you. Let's figure it out.
Are you ready?
We're just gonna lock him in the room.
Are you ready? Okay. Here's the riddle. 4 friends tightly o'er the bridge they cling. They do not scream, but when their 5th friend joins, they sing.
Can we get that in the chat too?
I'm typing it out right now.
4 friends over the bridge.
Over the bridge or under the bridge?
Over, I think.
Over the bridge.
4 friends over the bridge.
They cling.
They cling. But when the 5th friend joins, they sing.
They scream.
No, they sing.
Oh, they sing.
Kind of the same thing, in many ways.
But it sounds like it might be a good thing as opposed to a bad thing.
Is it?
They sing. Is it some kind of instrument, maybe?
Yeah, it could be like a bass guitar or like a cello.
Is it music notation? Is it empty garbage before dad flips? Is it, what is it called? The lines on music? We could have treble clef or bass clef. I can't remember what it's called. Because there's 5 line notes. Empty garbage before dad flips, FACE, on music notation.
Is it like a bridge type thing where it's like there's a loop on the bottom?
Well, I think it is a musical bridge. Like the whole thing's a bridge, right?
Oh, okay.
So like a set of notes is called a bridge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So is it then? I don't know what it's called. Is it called a clef? Is it called a measure of music? Is it? What is it called? Actual music. Okay. Can I look up music notation terms, or is that cheating, Lauren?
Is it a note? Like a.
Was the 5th? It could be just the instrument because like there are strings over a bridge on like a guitar or a cello.
But I like the idea of it being the actual note because if it's actually called a bridge.
Yeah, I thought it was wind chimes, and that it was like.
Is it called a?
The staff. I thought it might be wind chimes because there's like a little bridge in the wind chimes, and the 5th friend is the wind, and they start to make noise. I had that too.
But why would there only be 4 of them? Oh, is it? You think it's just like a kind of like a?
Yeah, I think, but I like the musical note thing better.
Because a music staff is 5 horizontal parallel lines spaced evenly, and then between these 5 lines are 4 spaces.
And those are notes. There are 4 notes in
and a staff, right?
So they're not called a bridge?
Technically,
Or
mine, there's 5 lines and 4 spaces. I don't know if it's called a bridge, though. I might be bringing us wildly in the wrong direction.
Well, what kind of 4-string instruments are there?
I think violins have 4 strings.
So if you have like a violin and then the thingy that you used,
The bow is the bow.
the bow, that could
That
be
makes
like
sense.
a friend.
That could be a friend, and I think violins do sing. I think that's a thing.
Yeah. But is there any other type of instrument other than the violin that has the 4 or no?
I mean, you can get all kinds of ukuleles and guitars and stuff with 4-string.
But it's not like
But
I
you-
don't
you
know a
don't-
whole lot about
you
instruments, so
don't-
it's not like
Yeah, but you
the
don't
other
play.
ones.
You don't play those with another string, like you're talking about something that has a.
It could be.
Because you have something. Was it rosin up the bow? It's called
Resin.
a bow. Yeah, you're risen up the bow.
But is it like I guess that could be a bridge because it's over a hole, right?
Yeah, there's a piece that holds the strings taut. That's called a
Mhm.
bridge. It's like a physical
Oh.
piece, and then the strings go over that.
If it's
And
called
then
that makes sense.
If they're clinging to the bridge, yeah, I think violin makes a lot of sense.
I think so too. But don't listen to me.
Well, this skeleton in the corner of the room is also saying violin. Distal's Place tells us to hydrate. Thank you, Distal's Place.
Thanks,
What
Distals.
do we think? Do we want to go with some musical term that we don't know?
I think it's the violin. I think
it's violin.
Oh, we want to go with violin. I like violin.
I like violin.
Okay, yes.
We like violin.
Is that what you're going with?
We're gonna go daily double for
Daily double.
everything that we have, except for the teleportation, for violin.
Where's that face?
It's the other one. No, it's this one.
Lauren, stop it!
Yeah, where's
It's violin.
Yay!
It's violin. I would have accepted cello too, because cello is basically the same thing, but bigger, or a bass, like a bass. I would have accepted that too.
Can we take the finger of death doorknob from outside as our magical object?
Finn makes it into one of those like little hand buzzers, like, "Hey, shake my hand."
I mean, if that's what you want.
I mean, it's already used, isn't it? It's all used up.
We can talk through what your reward is if you so choose. But I don't mind if that's what you want. If that's what you want, you can take it.
We'll talk about it.
We've done it.
But I mean,
we've done it.
I've essentially you guys can choose. You can choose as long as I approve and it's okay. You can look through the magic items and you can choose one.
I want to say that what you consider the simplest one we got wrong, and the hardest one we succeeded at.
I think it's because
we overthink.
Because I think it's because I said it was hard, and you guys were like, "All right, we really got to think it through." But when I said it was easy, you're like, it's the sun."
I feel like we thought through the sun. I feel like the sun.
Yeah.
Considering they're both like elemental effects and they both strike the earth.
Yeah, girlfriend power said she was also sold.
Not touch the earth.
Actually, it does. I've seen it touch the earth when it sets.
What do you think Mufasa was talking about when he was like, everything the light touches?
I'm taking the sun and dunking it like LeBron right onto the earth.
I've seen it. I think the other half of the world burns every time the world sets.
Who all got it right in the chat?
DS Powers, could you not?
Zach got it right.
Like, wow, Lauren's being really nice tonight. Is a total party still coming? Different powers, gluten-free powers.
Different powers. I thought you loved us.
Okay.
But
How about
shout out
this?
to Lotsky who got it right.
How about
Who
this?
got it right in the chat. Shout out.
I think that was a really hard riddle. Before going into this fight, because you are at the doors right now, you can either take a magic item, or
no, here we go.
Yes, obviously.
or You guys, I can have all of you level up right now instead of at the end of the fight.
Level up.
Level up.
100%.
Not the magic item. Level up.
You can either
Level
take
up.
you can take
Come on.
any magic item you want, and I have to approve it though because it can't be game breaking. Or you all can level up right now.
I think leveling up would actually give us an overall advantage because all of us are leveling up. And it would give us more hit points and all sorts of stuff.
I agree. And I would have access to 9th level spells. Sure.
I wouldn't.
Deanna's face right now.
Wish soon. Guess who's gonna have a wish?
Okay. I think level up is a smart idea too.
Yeah, I think we have to level up.
You may all level up then. Before you all, as you are teleported here, the doors immediately swing open. And inside, sitting on a chaise lounge in front of the massive crystal, you see Zevnik, reclining. He's smoking from a hookah pipe, and as the doors open, he just... Very well done. You all look, and you see on the table a skull with glittering eyes.
I think they did a great job, don't you?
Oh, very well. Well, now that we're all here, have your fun, won't you? I know that I will. And you all watch as the globe begins to crack and morph. And as it cracks, you watch as a construct begins to almost as if it was cradled inside like a fetus within a womb. It breaks out of that crystal ball and just stands up with shining skin, almost like shining silver, like polished silver, looking down at you all. You may respond now, because this is where we would roll initiative.
Is that a lich?
I feel
What is
like,
that?
I feel like Ludin already shot it.
Yeah, Luden's in the back like, I'ma shoot it.
Luden would have sent an arrow. The skull begins to just glow, this green flame just erupting around its head. And it just floats there with menacing, glittering, jeweled eyes. And Zevnik would stand up.
Fuck off some more?
Zevnik would stand up as he traced his finger across this glass globe, and as this construct burst out of it. And that is where we will roll initiative, and also where we will end tonight's session.
I think I said this during break. I haven't said it on stream yet, but my wildest desire is to take this necromancer's head, stick it in a toilet, and give him a swirly. This man deserves to be wedgied. This man deserves to be like strung up on. I want to bully this man, and I think it's what he deserves.
Wow.
Agreed.
I think I hate him more than literally any other villain we've come across.
With all
He's really unlikable.
I hate him.
Finn, with all the research that you did, that is a demi-lich.
Okay.
Oh. Great.
So should I tell everybody that I'm not going to be here for the next 3 weeks?
Yeah.
That is true, but Danny is going to be out of the country, so we will not see Danny this next session. So we're ending on a note here this evening where Danny will not be able to play Finn as the healer during a critical time. However, Danny, as our homebrew rules, if you're
somebody's gonna play Finn.
Somebody is gonna play Finn. But our homebrew rules, if you are out during a game, you cannot die. So Finn can't die, unfortunately for me, but fortunately for the group. So Finn cannot die. That doesn't mean that doesn't mean anybody else can die.
Unless all of us die, right? If we all die, Finn dies too.
Unless it's a TPK, then yes.
I mean, I have diamonds.
Well, I don't think you can use your diamonds.
Finn only
did say
Finn
that very-
escapes, recovers our bodies.
I also have divine intervention.
It's true as well.
Divine intervention.
So you all have chosen to level. You are all now level 17, I believe. Going into this fight, level 17 with a demi-lich, a very high-level wizard, and a construct.
Except for me, I'm level 16, so make sure you are aware of that when you're adjusting the stats of these group monsters.
Other than that, just moving on. Other than that, while my cast and members level up their characters, which I'm assuming that's what they're doing now. Daniel's got that look in his eye where he's like, "What spells do I have?" I'm gonna thank all of our awesome followers this evening. We had a lot of action. Thank you, Mac, for the resub. Thank you, Heloidy. 24 months, 2 years. Thank you, GF Powers, for 100 bits. Whites need hugs too. Very nice. And then another 100 bits from GF Powers. Super Dylan with the raid of 17 viewers. Thank you so much, Super Dylan. We really appreciate you. Thank you so much for the raid. Daniel Neruda? Danielle Neruda? There's 2 L's, but there's no E. It's probably Daniel L. Neruda. For the resub at 18 months, thank you so much. Thank you. And then Super Dylan for the resub as well. 20-month streak. Thank you so much. Almost 2 years with Super Dylan. Thank you so much for that. And then GF Powers with another cheer of 100 bits. You guys have been awesome this evening. We are gonna miss Danny. As they go on their trip, but they're gonna have a lot of fun. We're gonna be super jealous as they're having a lot of fun. Do not forget Spelljammer this Wednesday. We starting Spelljammer on Iron Valor this Wednesday. If you've never seen any of our Iron Valor shows, it's much more interactive. You can curse the DM, you can bless the party, you can give luck to individual players on stream. Which reminds me, points are resetting. For this new campaign. So you'll start at 0. You will start at 0 again. But you get to interact with that stream a lot more. Starts on Wednesday at what time again? I'm sorry. 6.
We're start at 6 Pacific, 8 Central, 9 Eastern.
There we go. I knew you had all 3, so. All right. Other than that, we are going to raid, so stick with us as we continue to share the love within this wonderful community. We will see you all next time, next Monday for more Fate's End at 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Bye, guys.
Thank you.